What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Happy Monday. Happy, I believe they call it Devil's Night, the night before Halloween kicks off. Hey, Papa Blood is missing. If found, return, please. He got so excited his team beat the Niners, he decided to take the week off. What's up, Chad? How we doing, Blood fam? How we feeling? Listen, if your team lost this week, yeah, mine too. Ah, there he is. Also, what's up, Panther? He tried to go missing the day before Halloween to be ominous, but no one's buying into it. Are you dressing up as Zach Wilson? If we live stream tomorrow, I'll dress up as Zach Wilson. What's up, Pizzle? Also, what's up, Sports Cat? There he is. The mystery man of the hour.
Hi.
Hi, how we doing? How we feeling? How the hell are you, Jimmy?
I'm getting caught up. I had a nice long day, but I'm ready to rock for hanging out on Halloween Eve.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure it's called Devil's Night. I'm not sure if that's correct or not. I don't want to offend anybody, but I think that's what people call it. This is on the Halloween tier list. I would hurt a lot of people's feelings because Halloween would be the very dead last, whatever the bottom tier is for me. So all I know is I go to a lot of concerts typically on October 30th, and it's usually the same two bands I see every year. They manage to come this area, and everyone goes around saying that. So happy Halloween Eve, Hallow Eve, whatever you want to call it. I know you guys most of you guys in the chat, the Blood fam, you, all the above, you really enjoy this holiday, so I try not to ruin it. You should dress up as a Packers receiver and be invisible. Bro.
Wow.
Ugh. Crafty's always got the slams, man. I love it. I'm here for it. I'm waiting to get roasted by him because whatever he can come up with and say about my team right now is probably true.
I didn't realize that I'm not, no, we don't make excuses around here for anything, but I didn't realize that Patrick Mahomes had a 102 fever in that game.
Yeah, it was his flu game. He came up on the injury report yesterday or the day before. He was sick. If you looked at half the team, he was sick. I'm surprised they let Sky Moore come home with him, because his hands were sick. His hands couldn't catch a cold. So everyone's getting mad at Travis Kelce, but he was the only one that didn't mess up. And
I mean, by not bringing Taylor.
Listen, we're not talking about Taylor Swift today.
Okay.
Because it's her fault, and I love her, so if I don't want to be mad at her, we just have to not talk about her. Now that be dressing up as a Chiefs wide receiver, bro. Our quarterback may have been sick, but I know our receiving core wasn't because, like I said, they couldn't catch a cold. It looked like week 1 all over again, except for in week 1 we didn't have Travis Kelce. It's the only difference. Or Chris Jones, but Chris Jones not catching passes, so he doesn't really matter in that sentence. You know what it really felt like now that I got to dive into a little bit? It felt like that Bucks Super Bowl all over again, man. Nobody showed up for their quarterback. Really, except for we didn't have an offensive line in that game.
Do you know, it's strange that the one thing that we can't predict, when we're sitting in here coming up with our predictions, the one thing we can't predict is who's gonna actually show up to play. It must take a lot to. I would say millions of dollars. I'd be motivated every single week, but these guys not always are motivated, and it's really strange how that works.
When you make a lot of money, money doesn't really mean that much to you. I value money, but I don't have a lot of it.
Just like the
all if of a sudden cut me a $1 million paycheck, I'd never ask for anything again.
No, the rhetoric around Deshaun Watson, Brady Quinn. You saw those tweets, I think.
Dude, I saw the funniest tweet today, and normally, if it has anything to do with TB12, I don't want nothing to do with it. But we all heard about the Kirk Cousins injury come out today that it's for sure season injury ending, which was really sad because I've grown to like that guy in the last year and a half. And, as a player, I don't give a crap about the Vikings, but as a player, I've earned a lot of respect for Kirk Cousins himself. And Wyatt's World, one of my favorite sports creators on the platform, we tweeted today, Tom Brady should go on Twitter, tweet the word skull, and watch the internet go up in flames. And I was like, I don't even want to think about him coming back, but this is the one time I think that would have absolutely been hilarious.
Oh my God, I would have died if I had saw that today.
Like, you just come out, tweet skull, log off, don't log back in, and don't be seen for a week.
4 letters, and he could have broke the internet today.
Yeah, dude, it would have been so funny. Like, that's the kind of shenanigans that I support coming from Tom himself.
Man,
I've got 3 different
awesome.
games going on 3 different screens. Raiders-Lions, World Series Game 3, and Warriors versus Pelicans. Nice. I know the Mavs play today, but it's early enough in the NBA season that I can just not watch a game or 2 here and there. I watched the first 2 games, so.
Hey, Leo, I'll tell you what, I can get on board with you being a Warriors fan right now.
He lives there.
TJD sitting on the bench.
He lives there. That's why he's a Niners fan. He lives there.
No, I know, but I'm saying that I can get on board with being a Warriors fan now because Trace Jackson Davis is there on the bench. He's not playing, but he's there. He made the team.
Oh, so he is there?
Yeah, Trace Jackson Davis is there. That's where he's playing.
I know he got drafted there. That doesn't mean he's in the building on the bench.
Well, I saw him on the bench. I watched the game the other night against I think it was the Clippers.
Yeah, chat. Okay, everybody, vote for who you want to win: Goofy Lions or Silly Pirates. I'm going Goofy Lions.
Anything with Goofy in it, I gotta take.
Did you look at the thumbnail at least?
No, I just got here, so hold on, I will.
Goofy Lions or Silly Pirates?
I like the lion.
I just asked to be like the thumbnail. Who are you voting, Goofy Lion or Silly Pirate? I'm going with the team with the dude with the good face paint. I think both teams have dudes with good face paint. Swifties or Jackson Mahomes? If I say Jackson Mahomes, that makes me a bad person, but as much as I love Taylor Swift, I hate the Swifties, man. What is Panther talking about with Brady? Of course you'd show up when someone says this. It's not
real.
Yeah, I just had so Taylor Swift's album came out last week, and so all of my pre-order stuff from that came in. Like, I can prove my Taylor Swift love, and still I will own a Swiftie if they try to talk to me. Swifties are making AI pictures of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, what their babies would look like. Like, dude, get out of here. That's weird. Like, I don't trust a Swiftie, but I do love Taylor Swift. Even though, you know what? I already said I wasn't talking about her today. You guys quit. All right, I am going to flip a coin for who I'm going to take today because I'm just going to do it. Wait, I'll just tell my...
You can have whichever one you want.
Siri, flip a coin. All right, I'm going to take the Lions. Siri chose.
Okay, well, you got them.
Our game is kicking off here. Hopefully we got a good one. It feels like it's going to be just like last night's game, but I'm hoping for the better option.
You're a few seconds behind if you're not at with them being on the field.
You're a few seconds behind.
Goff's getting ready to take the snap on first down.
Yeah, I know. I'm watching it.
Oh, okay. I thought you were behind. I'm sorry.
I never said anything about being behind. You said that. 1st and 10. They're going to put the ball right on the ground. I believe it's Gibbs because there's no Montgomery today, and he's going to bust up the middle for a couple. And I need them to have a good day today. Actually, it doesn't really matter. I do have that parlay I told you guys about last night. But that's about all I'm rooting for here. Okay, so that was a gain of 6. It's going to be 2nd and 4. I wouldn't be surprised if they go right back to Gibbs here. And they do. They're going to hand it off to him. He's going to get a yard, but not much else. He's wrapped up immediately. He didn't have a very good lane there, and he wasn't able to look to his left side where it was open field in front of him. But 3rd and 3 is very manageable. What's up, stranger? What's up, Craig?
He did not have a very good grip on that ball, by the way.
No, I saw that. Also, Sam has entered into the chat. All right, 3rd down and 3. Let's see if this Raiders defense can make a statement to this pretty solid offense right here. All right, Goff looking. He's going to quickly throw it out to, I believe, that's Laporta for his first catch and first down.
I'll tell you what, this Lions team better be hungry after last week.
I love Sam Laporta. Not only is his name fun to say, he could be that guy, right? He could end up being, that next Mark Andrews, that next Travis Kelce, that next George Kittle, that next top tight end. He could do it. But on the other side of the ball, Mike Mayer, he could too. All right, 1st and 10, going straight back to the ground. He's going to bust forward. Pretty solid gain there, about 4 yards.
Do you like how Detroit comes out the beginning of this game and goes 4 straight plays with their rookies?
Dude, they're rookies. I mean, you've got Williams and St. Brown, but like, do you feel like Detroit feels like they have to go straight to their rookies because of all the criticism they got in the offseason about where they drafted them? 2nd and 7. He's going to throw it behind the line to Gibbs. Gibbs going to fight his way for a first down and move the chains again. That's 5 straight plays.
Nope. I just think the rookies are that good.
Yeah, I love those 2 dudes, man. It was a little questionable taking a running back so high, but then when they got Laporta to replace Hawkinson right there, I was like, well, maybe they know what they're doing. The year before they drafted high on defense for the most part, so they could do this now. All right, 1st down and 10. He's going to fake the handoff, and then he's going to throw it into the ground. His first incompletion of the day. Mad Max is coming for his head. Love that guy, man. The Raiders would be dumb if they ever let him go, but if he ever wants to come to Kansas City, no one's going to say no. Nobody in Kansas City will tell him no. I don't think any team would tell him no, actually. Like, it doesn't matter if you don't need him. He makes you so much better immediately.
That looked like a missed blocked assignment for Gibbs there.
2nd and 10. Goff's going to check it down again to Gibbs. And he's going to go all the way to about that 48, 49. And it'll be 3rd down and short. Dude, I love these Lions uniforms. I like those helmets too. It's a different lion, but I like it.
One of the older logos.
But the gray, that light gray right there, I think any team that wears that color, it looks good.
I like gray.
St. Brown may have the flu. Oh, what's up, Jake?
Jake.
All right, 3rd and 4, Goff. Quick fires again. That's Gibbs again, and he's going to go into Raiders territory with the first down. All right, it's the Laporta and Gibbs show. That's exactly what I want to
happy,
hear.
doesn't it?
That's all I want them to. That's the only names I want to call on this offense. Goff, Gibbs, and Laporta. I'm working on drafting my Lions dynasty team right now. Oh, McBride, yeah. That team, that's a real weird team right now. 1st and 10, gonna put it back on the ground. Max gets around his blocker, tries to stuff Gibbs at the line, but he's able to push through for about 3 or 4. Dude, Max was around his lineman immediately. He just mistimed his jump.
Now they're finally going to give Gibbs a break here.
I can't remember who their number 3 back is. He's like, damn, coach, can I just get a sip of water? Dude, the Hawks defense, yeah, they're trying to fix all their problems right now. And your offense is pretty well solid. What's up, Snowman? 2nd down and 6 here. And they're going to put it back on the ground. And he's got a hole, going to pick up a 1st down and more, still fighting. And that is Craig Reynolds.
Oh, they got 2 Reynolds on that offense, don't they?
I don't think that was Craig Reynolds, was it?
They got a receiver that's Reynolds. I don't know.
Hang on. Roster. Oh, that was Craig Reynolds, the running back. Josh Reynolds is the wide receiver. 1st and 10, going to go right back to the ground game. This time, not going to get as much. Still picks up a couple yards, though. 2nd down. What's up, Mark?
Snowman, Mark, what's going on, guys?
I think they're already contenders. I think they just got a couple issues that they need to work on, the Seahawks. Coming from last year's roster, just starting this season, then you add their rookies and, people they've acquired. They were already contenders before they drafted. And it looks like someone's going to use their first time out here.
Raiders.
Oh, dude, I would love to have a conversation with Pete Carroll, man. Like, even if it's about coffee, I don't even care. I would just want to talk to him because I feel like no matter what conversation he has, he's always brings the energy for a conversation. It would be an exciting one.
Yeah, he is that guy, right? That just, it seems like everybody that's around him just, takes on his personality. That's what's good about him as a coach.
Leo, that makes you feel like they're going to win, right? Every single person in our pick'ems picked the Lions. The Lions are going to wear down this defense, though. Let's be honest here. They're already halfway through the quarter on the first drive. All right, 2nd down and 8. Looks like Gibbs might be back in.
Yep.
And he is. They're going to hand it to him. Max didn't miss this time. He gets him off the edge. Oh, I saw him coming. That was just like the last one, but he just missed. This time, he gets his hands on him. It's going to be 3rd down and 8. Oh, my. Did he just not get touched all the way around?
No.
No, he didn't. That's terrible decision-making by the Lions offensive line, man. You see Max on your left. I don't care if you're supposed to go right. You've got to stop that guy. 3rd and 8. Goff has some time. He's going to fire down the field in the direction of Laporta. They're double covering their tight end right now. I love that. It's the first quarter, and it looks like they're going to hold the Lions for a 3-point try. This is a big win for that Raiders defense who just spent 8 minutes on the field.
Dude.
On one drive.
If they can do ball control plus with the explosive plays like they've had, this Lions team is dangerous against anybody.
Dude, Max Crosby, though. It's going to be a 44-yard field goal attempt for the Lions. Hold kick up, and it is money. The Lions lead 3-0 with 7:51 left in the first quarter. Dude, I cannot believe they just grinded all the way down the field when they're kind of a team that's like Miami, who can score in 20 seconds. But to have like a 7-8 minute drive to open up a game, like if the Raiders go 3 and out here,
and
that
have to put their
sucks
defense
for their
back on the
defense.
field.
Yeah, that sucks. But they do got Jimmy G back. Maybe he can bring a little bit of life. Maybe I don't really know if he's healed or if, like, back injuries are tough. I feel like those things linger forever.
Back injuries, neck injuries.
Yeah, but I think I put back higher than a neck injury. Like, I think back injuries just could linger all year.
For
a
real.
Neck injury, they don't let you back until you're healed, right? Like 100% because of the severity of the location. But your back, like, even if it's a small tweak, anything you do could re-tweak that.
Yeah, it's not exactly applicable, but I had a pinched nerve in the center of my back from twisting wrong playing softball, and I couldn't get it to go away. No matter what I did, it stayed and lingered around for almost a month, and then finally, I twisted wrong sleeping one night, and it went away. But just
isn't that weird how that happens?
Yeah,
you twisted wrong while you're sleeping, and your back's healed.
but it was in between my shoulder blades, and I just couldn't function. It would, every time I turned the wrong way, it would put me almost to tears. And then one day I just tweaked myself while asleep because I was trying not to hurt myself, and it popped. I felt it, and it never hurt again.
That's good that it happened, but that's
nuts.
weird. That is weird. All right, we are back from commercial. They're showing a little bit of replays. We get our first look at this Raiders offense. I'm rooting heavy for Michael Mayer. I need like 25 receiving yards. I think that's all I need from him. 22, 25, something like that. But I think it's about time they get that guy heavily active. Wait, did we miss something? Because
I can't hear it. I don't have any earplugs.
The intentional grounding that didn't get called on Goff. That's what they're talking about.
Well, Gibbs is right there.
But Gibbs was chasing the defender.
It's still an eligible receiver in the area, right?
I don't know so I don't know the rule book by, as well as some people, or at least people say they do. I don't know if they have to be like eligible to receive, which he is, or like most times when they throw towards him, they're at least running towards the other end zone, not towards the quarterback. All right, kickoff's up, and it will be a touchback. I'm gonna look into that because I'm curious.
Yeah, I thought it just has to be a receiver in the area, but if they brought the VP of officiating in there to talk about it, then I guess I'm not positive.
I mean, that's kind of how this season's going, to where we need the VP of officiating at every football game.
Big topic of conversation today on some of the radio shows was officiating. Jimmy G is under center. This looks like a run. Play action. Steps up, fires, is going to reach out. He's
got Jacobs.
Jacobs is going to get a first down, and he's going to try to get the edge, but there is a flag on the play. The laundry has entered the building. McDaniels does not look happy. He looks like a constipated baby.
He is a constipated baby. What do you mean?
There's no foul on the play, I guess.
Who's got a more punchable face? Josh McDaniels or Zach Taylor?
I knew that's where you're going. I want to punch Josh McDaniels more, but I dislike Zach Taylor.
But Zach Taylor does that thing where his bottom lip sticks out, and that makes me want. He's like,
oh, they're both punchable.
First and 10. That's a big debate for me.
Garoppolo's back. He throws it out to the edge, and it's tipped and out of bounds. He did not look comfortable throwing that ball at all.
The way he acts makes me want to punch him too. Dude, both of them. If I had my chance was to punch either of them, I'd take it. Dude, maybe I pick Zach Taylor because I've seen Josh McDaniels around the league a lot longer. That I'm just used to seeing him everywhere.
They're going to go the handoff, and Jacobs misdirects and tries to go back the other way as there was no hole, and he still loses a yard.
This Lions defense is wound up now.
I was getting ready to say, this Lions defense is a different breed than what they've been in years past. I know they've given up some big yardage already this year to a couple teams, but they are a lot better.
Why do they all have signs that say 3 in the crowd?
Something about third down.
Oh, maybe that's what it is.
I didn't see it all the way. I was glancing back and forth. All right, here we go. 3rd and 10. Garoppolo's back to pass. He scrambles out. He rolls, looking. He's going to take off, and he's going to get hit, and he's going to be stopped a yard short.
Nice tackle
by number 34.
He turned over and allowed the defender to hit him right in the back. That's not smart, man. They all knew the score would be 3-0. That's fair.
Garoppolo didn't have anybody open out there. Kudos to that secondary for not letting anybody be open, even after, a few extra seconds. Did a good job. Raiders have to punt.
Fake punt. And they're not gonna. Pretty solid kick. He's gonna fair catch it at about the 11. Why else would they have a 3 in the crowd? That's what I'm saying.
Said 3rd down something, I thought.
Everybody hates on the Travis Kelce mustache, but I finally found out why he does that every season. It's like an inside joke at training camp where someone told him to do it and pretend he's Andy Reid. And the whole team did it one of his first couple years, and so he thought it was hilarious. So every year he shaves all of the facial hair except for that, porn stash, and just until it grows out. I thought it was kind of funny. I hate it so much. He looks gross.
I don't like mustaches, period.
I like nice mustaches, but his made him look gross. Like Andy Reid's mustache, elite. He'd look weird without it. If Zach Taylor had a mustache, I'd actually punch it off of him.
Yeah. If Zach Taylor had a mustache, he'd kind of look like that guy on the Liberty Mutual commercials.
Also, I don't even have to say if Josh McDaniels, because we all know he can't grow facial hair. He never hit puberty. He just has a dumb baby face.
It's like he never hit puberty, but he took steroids as a child.
What's up, Mosley? Libbity bibbity.
And I wasn't talking about the guy that's the original. I was talking about the guy that replaces him in the new one.
Libbity bibbity.
It's Bee-Boo.
Oh, man. Yeah, Rodgers did have a creepy one once. I remember that. That was only 4 or 5 years ago. And I was like, ew, I hate that so much. Hey, Bee-Boo. That'd be like if you had a mustache, I would make you shave it off because you used to have a mustache for a little bit.
Yeah, I got a picture down here that's
it was like a pencil stash.
Yep.
But if you try to go with that whole cop stash right now, I would shave it off while you're sleeping, dude.
It's not my jam at all. I'm not big into it, so you don't have to worry about it.
Like the beard, maybe. With this just the stash, no way, dude. 1st and 10 from the 11, gonna go straight to the ground game to Gibbs. Gibbs is gonna get them to about the 14. maybe the 15, almost the 15.
You realize that if they have a good drive here, a couple of first downs, they're gonna eat this first quarter like breakfast.
They've already eaten this first quarter like breakfast. There's only 5 minutes left of the first quarter. This game's gonna end at 10:30 if
There
they
you
keep playing
go.
like this. The third down zone. Those few sections get the place cards that look like down markers and are encouraged to be noisy during the visitor's third down play. 2nd down and 7. Goff's got time. He finally fires. I thought that was picked off to Rivers, but he fumbles it, and the Raiders have it at the 26. Okay, he caught that before anybody says he caught it or didn't. I think he caught that and turned around to try to head north, and whoo.
He caught it, but he never really seemed like he secured it. Watch this.
I think he had it. He had it tucked to him.
Oh, I'm sure it's a fumble.
That's just a terrible situation to be in as a receiver. Anyway, Leo, out of all the football games I've been to, I've never seen it, but I know that all the billboards, at least, tell the home crowd to go absolutely nuts during any third down.
All right. Jimmy G gets the ball back at the 26.
Maybe it's a primetime game thing.
There's the snap. Looking downfield. It's going to let it go for the end zone. Open is Devontae. It's picked off. Here we go back the other way from 2 yards deep.
Oh,
Throws into double coverage, going for the home run. And Josh McDaniels needs to empty his depend.
Dude, this game is going to be a mess. 2 turnovers on 2 plays. Jimmy, not a G there. Yeah, maybe it's because
that's almost as bad as 2 Brock Purdy interceptions and 2 straight passes. Sorry,
that's because that dude's concussed. He did it 2 games in a row, basically. Joseph. His first name starts with a K. Joseph is who did the pick.
Oh,
you looked at me like, why am I just saying that? But someone literally said, who picked it?
I was sitting there trying to... Yeah, I don't know the name.
It was a great play by Spillane, man. Leo said, hush.
I was waiting to see Brock Purdy in concussion protocol today.
He should have been. He hit his head even harder this time than the dude who took a shot at him. He hit it on the ground. Kirby Joseph. Okay, that's that. I was thinking Kelvin because there's another. I know what it was. I watched the Spurs Mavs game the other day, and the dude's name was Kelvin. And so my brain kept going there, but I was like, it don't sound right. But I knew it started with a K. Brock is just a living concussion. Right now he is, the last 2 weeks. Because I didn't let him heal from the first one.
Honestly, if because that hit looked like it should have been checked and they didn't check it. That kind of worries me about. I mean, when you said this was Miami all over again last year.
That's what it felt like.
It's what it really seemed like. And I didn't realize that he'd hit his head that hard until I saw it later.
Are you talking about during the Vikings game or during the Bengals game?
During the Bengals game.
Yeah, he pulled his head off the ground and was holding it. You knew it. His head was ringing. And then they kept him in the game then. And then the last drive of the game, they brought him back on when the game was over at that point. Just let Darnold play to avoid him taking another shot.
And then he got strip sacked.
I'm just saying, like, they're not protecting their assets at all.
I don't...
Like, I know you want to win. You want to get back on track. You don't want to lose 3 in a row. But if he's your guy, right, theoretically, if he's your guy, why would you put him back out there? 1st and 10, fakes the handoff, and he's going to dump it down to Laporta, who has nowhere to go as he's met immediately. The Raiders have the most interceptions, 2nd most turnovers, and the worst turnover margin this season. No, we're not talking about this game. We're talking about the Niners game, that strip sack. 2nd and 10. Goff throws it into the ground. Dude, that was a bullet he threw into the ground. Yeah, no. Josh Reynolds just fumbled it. And we got 4:10 left in the first quarter. The Lions are facing a 3rd down and 10 deep in their own territory.
Kudos to the Raiders defense, honestly.
Do
They
they get
settled
out
in.
of it? Do they get there out of it? Do they get the 10 yards? Or does Max Crosby go headhunting, bro? It's Halloween. All right, 3rd down and 10. Play clock's running down. Goff's looking. He's got time. Someone busts through, but he evades the sack, fires downfield, and just throws it away. And the Raiders defense get a stop. I was not counting on Cincinnati to win yesterday. I was. That was one of my most confident picks of the week. And that's the only confident pick that I picked and got right. I got just about all of them wrong yesterday. Oh, yeah, I did see that Max Crosby donated. Punt team is on. Kick is up. DeAndre Carter's deep. And he fair catches it at the 41. Good field position for the Raiders on this drive.
Sorry, Leo.
I'm sorry, Leo.
To rub it in. It's just really interesting conversation about the concussion thing.
Yeah, that it needs to be. People need to talk more about it so they'll shine light on the fact that Brock Purdy needs to get healthy. Concussions are no joke. Those words don't feel like they belong in the same sentence. Hey, the defense has been more of a highlight than the offense this year for them.
Hey, Skater Boy, what's the who's the offensive lineman that's from Detroit that's going into the Ring of Honor that does the radio today? I know you probably know.
Concussions are not Purdy. You got that right. I'm with Craig. I've hit my head a few too many times across my life. For a lot of them from sports, and 1 or 2 of them from just natural stupidity, and a couple of them from drinking accidents. That I wasn't even doing anything. I just dropped my head. Like, I've gotten banged up enough to know that you need to protect your noggin at all cost.
Fair enough. I don't like concussions at all.
Me neither, man. It feels like you're like tripping, like actually tripping on something. What sports did you play? I played soccer. I ran track for a little bit, but I realized that I hated running. I also dislocated my knee while I was in track. Right after I had a major knee surgery from soccer, I dislocated my knee, and I pretty much never came back to track after that because I was really scared. No, dude, seriously, like one time, I know I got a concussion from this because it was really bad. But we were like sitting outside, and my friend, I was laying down on the pavement, and my friend was like on just like a step up. I guess it's considered a step. It's all concrete. It was about this much higher than I was, and she was just sitting there like I was laying flat on my back. She was just holding my head. I was like dead, man. I drank 2/5 of Fireball and I was like dead. And she just let go of my head. So it just went from this straight to the back of the pavement because, like,
All
I don't
right,
know.
Jimmy G is at the 41 of his own 41. He's going to flip it back to Jacobs, who's got a lane. He's going to get out and get about 5 yards on first down. And just so everybody knows the name, I tried to get it out of Skater Boy. Might be before his time, but Lomas Brown for Detroit goes into the Ring of Honor today. Famous O lineman. They did get to play one game at Ford Field. The dude is a stud as a radio broadcaster as well. 2nd 5. He's going to go back to the well, and he's going to get 4. It's going to bring up 3rd and really short.
Imagine running in track thinking, why am I running? I hate running. Well, I hate running and I played soccer and I'm pretty sure I'm allergic
There goes
to grass.
Jacobson. He gets stuffed behind the line of scrimmage, nowhere to go. They send him to run off tackle and he gets stuffed by McNeil. And it's 4th and 2. And Josh McDaniels looks confused over there on the sideline.
It looks like they might go for it.
Oh, big play. Big play.
If they go for it, it's an even bigger play. And they
They
are.
They are going 4th and 1.5 yards, maybe 2. Garoppolo's in the gun. He's looking to throw. He's back. He scrambles out. Looks, fires downfield, and his receiver falls down, and it's incomplete.
He had a check down like 10 yards in front of him that was wide open. I don't know why these quarterbacks think they have to go for a mile when they only need 2.
Yeah, that's who I was talking about. I think they said they were putting him into the Ring of Honor tonight, Skater Boy.
He had, there it was, Myers right there, wide open, waiting for him.
What is wrong with Renfro this year? Is it Garoppolo or what?
There's nothing wrong with him. If you don't throw him the ball, he can't catch it. Dude, I wouldn't even call that a Detroit stop. Like, I think the Raiders just stopped themselves. Like, he had a wide open check down. His highest target. 1st and 10, gonna throw it behind the line. I think that's St. Brown, and he's gonna pick up 11, 12. But, like, Jacoby Myers was dead, right, looking at him right in the eyes with not a defender near him. I just don't understand. And there's a flag now. Looks like a late flag. I didn't see it come out during the play. Unless it was behind the line. Okay, they said there's no foul for an eligible man. He threw it pretty quick. Good play by St. Brown, man. That's the kind of plays I like with him because of his speed and his field vision. You know, he's able to make a little bit of nothing or a little bit of something out of pretty much nothing a lot of times. Not that time specifically, but he's good at that. All right, 1st and 10. Now here at the 43, Goff looking, fires, and it's caught for about 9 yards. That's St. Brown again.
You know, when guys start to get into rhythm, they just get more and more open every time, don't they?
They pick up flags like I pick up socks off the floor. Facts. Put Crosby in at quarterback. I'd like to see it once. 2nd and 2. Handoff up the middle to Gibbs. Gibbs gets tripped up. If they hadn't tripped him up, man, I think he might have bulldozed the next person that touched him.
If the Raiders can't find a way to stop this run, they will never stop this path.
We're coming up to our last minute of the 1st quarter, and they are just outside the red zone. And they hand it off to Gibbs again. This time, he's going to lose a yard. Maybe I'll pull up one of my old Maddens and put Crosby in at QB and see what happens. It's going to be 2nd down and 11. Well, unless there's a turnover, it's at least going to be 6-0 after this. All right, 2nd and 11. 30 seconds left in the 1st. Play clock's at 5. Goff looks, fires to the outside, and it is incomplete. Trying to get it to, I believe that's Reynolds again. I want to see that.
Williams,
do it on your gaming stream. That is Williams. I forgot about him because he didn't play the first 6 weeks or however many weeks.
Yeah, I didn't know what number he was either.
All right, 3rd down and 11 now. This is a big chance for this Raiders defense to get a stop here. Goff looking. Pressure was coming. He gets it away. And they're going to get a 1st down. I think that's Raymond. And it's going to be 1st and goal for Detroit. And I believe that's going to be the end of the 1st quarter. I don't think they're going to rush to have a play here.
Just a little slant across the middle, wide open. Nobody was even there.
No.
Obviously, Goff read the defense very well.
Dude, the defense just didn't even see him. If he would have got that ball to him a little quicker, he might have been able to turn up north, straight up the field, and get a touchdown. But, Leo, if I do it, I'll let you know. Because I'll try to figure out some way to record it. I don't have Madden on the computer. I only have it on my PlayStation. But I might, just for fun. Why not? I thought he was, I know of him. I just didn't, I thought he was lower on the depth chart. Because I think Reynolds is above him.
So, just so you know, because I was looking at this earlier today, the logo on the helmets is from the Lions from 46 to 69 is the logo that they used back then. So I guess this is their attempt at a retro uniform.
Nice.
I like that logo. It's pretty slick.
It's never too early for a Christmas movie. Never. Someone I worked to yesterday told me, well, first of all, I'm going to throw this out there. They told me that chocolate and peanut butter did not belong together. So basically, I spent the entirety of my day roasting this woman because that's just straight nonsense.
Everything has chocolate and peanut butter together.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. But I have to get that out of the way because I'm telling you this because I discredited every single thing she said to me for the rest of the day because she said that.
Yeah, if somebody says that, I couldn't believe them.
She said she'd never seen The Grinch. Keep in mind, she's 65. Like she's had plenty of time.
Not even the original.
She's clearly an insane person. Look, I'm gonna screenshot this chat so I can go to work the next day and tell her that I got people on YouTube to roast her also.
Oh, yeah, mostly I do remember those commercials.
Someone said that's racist. Oh, God.
There we go.
All right, 1st and goal. Hands it off to Gibbs. He'll get a yard. She's seen it. She's probably sold. She don't remember. No, dude. This woman doesn't eat chicken. She doesn't eat eggs.
Is she allergic?
No. I told her she was un-American today or yesterday. So that peanut butter, like everything she's ever said to me that she doesn't like, I'm like, that is the most un-American thing you said. But I was like, when she said the peanut butter and chocolate thing, I was like, you've literally officially crossed all lines. 2nd down and goal. They're going to toss to Gibbs. Gibbs tries to get to the outside. And he's going to get pummeled, but there is a flag down. She also doesn't like the sub and long walks on the beach. Where's the beef? Dude, Elf is pretty good too. I'm not going to lie. She's 1000% un-American. What's next? Hot dogs and burgers. Like, I think she'll eat hot dogs and burgers. Her husband also doesn't believe that spaghetti is a meal, like a real meal, like a dinner. He'll eat it for lunch, but he won't eat it for dinner because it's not a meal. I'm like, that literally makes no sense.
I mean,
they also put peanut butter. They also put peanut butter on their bologna sandwich. But you won't eat peanut butter with chocolate? 2nd down and goal.
But it got blown up.
And Well, go ahead and take over then.
God. It was really nice misdirection, but it went nowhere.
She probably doesn't thinks apple doesn't go in pie. I asked her once if she liked, stop talking to those people, you're gonna catch the stupid. No, dude, I spend my entire shift just roasting her every single day we work together, and it's so much fun because everyone else roasts her with me.
Huge play.
3rd and goal now from the 18, quick pass behind the line.
Uh-oh.
And he's got a lane, he's going to get inside the 10, all the way down to about the 7. That's Reynolds, yeah, I think that's Reynolds. Oh, man.
They're thinking about it, aren't they?
It's 4th and goal. I mean, it's a primetime game in their house. I'd think about it too. And they're going to be on the 8-yard line.
Wow.
I mean, it
what
pins.
Play would you draw up here?
I think you get it to Laporta over on a crossing route.
They're going to let the play clock expire. They're going to kick the field goal.
I would have found Laporta on a crossing route. But they're going to take the penalty and kick the field goal. I thought we were going to get a real Dan Campbell go for it moment right there.
I can do peanut butter and pretzels, Craig, for sure.
Peanut butter and pretzels, like, peanut butter goes with just about anything, except for bologna. All right, it's going to be a 31-yard chip shot. Kick is up and straight down the middle. Lions lead 6-0.
I think that woman is like a Russian spy trying to learn pop culture in America.
Bro, I told her that one time, straight up. I was like, you've got to be like a spy from somewhere else. There's no way you're real.
She's like an alien or something, trying to learn human culture.
Bro, I swear I roast her every single day. But that peanut butter and chocolate thing, I just feel like that crosses every single line ever.
Yeah. Skater boy, chocolate. I did catch that. Detroit's got a lot of injuries on their O-line today.
Peanut butter and chili? Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
100%. Like, it goes with everything but bologna. You might disappear one day out of nowhere. That's fine with me. Honestly, I'm not going to fight.
Alex, I think I'm going to make a big, giant pot of chili for this weekend.
I'll come over for that.
Heck yeah.
Shelby doesn't like chili, so we don't make it. But it's about potato soup season.
I'll make some of that next. I'm going to do chili this week, and I think I'll do potato soup next week.
This right here. What 60-year-old says chocolate and peanut butter don't go together? That was literally Reese's Peanut Butter Cups ad campaign for 10 years.
Oh, my God.
I've never...
And there is more combinations than just Reese's.
Oh man, anything. Sour cream is like the not sweet version of peanut butter for me, right? Like peanut butter is the sweet one, and then sour cream's like I wouldn't say salty, but like the opposite end of I'll put that on anything. It's like that Frank's Red Hot. He says I'll put that shit on anything. Like that's sour cream, peanut butter.
Yeah, I make sour cream mashed potatoes, and it's amazing.
Oh yeah, we've done that a couple times.
Gives them a creamier taste, and they're just, oh my gosh.
Sour cream and peanut butter. I could live off those two things, probably by themselves too.
Yeah, I'm hungry now. I wasn't before.
Well, I just ate a crap ton of Arby's. No, I can't mouth bleep things. When Alex starts eating peanut butter on pickles, Papa's about to be a grandpa. I'll do it right now. I'll go get peanut butter and pickles right now, and that's what the halftime show will be.
No way.
Even though I am too full, man. But I'll do it. I'll do it just to do it.
A Lion Hall of Fame jacket. Yes. They got their own Hall of Fame crafty. It's for just them. That way they can make sure they get in. That's a list.
Calvin Johnson, Marvin Harrison, Jerry Rice, Devontae Adams. That's quite the company.
Heck yeah. Here we go. Garoppolo is under center. They're going to see if they can get anything going on offense.
They need a good drive.
Hand it off. There goes Jacobs. He's going to push through the hole for about 3 yards on first down.
Let's see where my bet for today is. Oh yeah, I need Michael Mayer 22 yards and Austin Hooper 13 yards.
Oh,
and I need some kicking points from Daniel Carlson, which I didn't know he was dealing with injury going into this game. But I put this in a couple days ago. Sour cream and mashed potatoes, mashed sweet potatoes, makes them taste just like regular mashed potatoes. I believe that.
6. Back to throw, fires over the middle. It's tipped up in the air and almost intercepted.
Woo!
Going for Devontae Adams, and the D-line gets their hand on the ball, and it goes straight up in the air. I think that was Aiden Hutchinson.
Oh, man. You know what I'm sad about? I don't like Halloween, but I saw some of the Jets players dress up as a Naruto clan, and I wish Jamal Williams was not on injured reserve because I would love to see what he showed up for on game day yesterday.
He's back on injured reserve?
He has never come off since he got on, I don't think.
No, he came off. Incomplete on third down there.
What y'all making for Thanksgiving? I'll probably be at work, so I'm not sure.
I'm not cooking. I'm going to Dad's. They're having a big dinner.
Probably peanut butter and jelly. And some turkey.
I can live on that.
And some turkey. You gotta have turkey.
That hit Renfro right in the hands too.
It was a good throw.
It was the only place he could get it.
He just couldn't get his hands on it. It's 4th and 6. Now the Lions get the ball again.
I definitely got the stagnant offense today, but that's okay.
Chocolate covered peanut butter and jelly just out of spite. Bro, I'll do that, man. Papa's candies, peanut butter eggs are the best thing ever created. Oh yeah. I'm a big white chocolate person. Like white chocolate Reese's cups, I love. You know why I like white chocolate? Because it's not actually chocolate. I'm just like not a big chocolate person. But Reese's, any single type of Reese's you can hand me is top tier candy. I love Reese's Pieces though. That's got to be my favorite.
I mean, if you know what? The M&M's, peanut butter M&M's are really good too.
Ooh, those are really good. Oh my gosh, white chocolate is not racist because it's not even chocolate. It's like it's closer to being butter than it is chocolate.
You're more racist for thinking white chocolate is racist.
Yeah, exactly. Why is everyone getting called racist today? I love all you guys. I also hate all of you guys equally. Like, I love you guys and I hate you guys because you guys are the best and the worst. I like white chocolate better than dark chocolate. Dark chocolate's too bitter. Like, it's just... I feel like dark chocolate's an old person candy.
God.
That's not racist. That's just true. Like, almost all older people I know love dark chocolate. It just tastes like chalk to me. Caramel M&Ms? Alex is ageist. Yeah, I'm not racist. I'm ageist. No, dude, my entire career is based on old people, pretty much. So, like, I'm allowed to hate them, which I don't hate them, but...
I'm allowed to, but I don't.
I'm 42. I'm not old. What's up, Raleigh? I'm a human racist. Yeah, I'm with Jake on that. I wish we'd stop throwing the word racist around because I don't want to be called racist anything. But I do hate people. Yes, you guys are all right though. When you work with the public, I feel like it's understandable if you hate the public.
It's okay. You just gotta hate everybody the same.
Oh yeah, I believe in equality. I hate them all equally. I like the people who are nice to me. You know, I do hate them. It is my birthright to hate the oldies. Raleigh, I'm not calling you old, but I'm just saying every old person I've ever met likes dark chocolate. Yeah, there we go. Stranger gets it. Here, checking in. Why is this game so boring? 1st and 10, Goff takes a shot down the field. It's St. Brown caught. He's going to go up to the 50, the 40, 30, and out of bounds. Huge play there. Yeah. Or whatever Slipknot said. White people do suck. I, a white person, hate white people because they're idiots. There's a reason why we don't, we don't live that long because we're stupid.
Welcome, Will.
That's Raleigh.
God!
1st and 10, and Williams is going to get blown up. It's going to be 2nd down. Max Crosby.
Man.
Sam hates himself, I think. I hate myself, so cheers, Sam. Stranger said, comma.
Dude, talk about just a blowing up play.
You know what? Mostly my brain went to like thinking voice chat because this guy, he does that all the time, and so I get really weird messages sometimes because his voice reader doesn't know what he's talking about either, and so I'm used to reading that stuff like that. 2nd and 16, Goff's in trouble, gonna be flushed to the right, fires downfield, caught for a 1st down of St. Brown, but there is a penalty, so I think that is coming back. Knock the chocolate out of this peanut butter there.
I like all chocolate, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. It's like a vice.
Oh, that's gonna be illegal contact on the defense. So the 44-yard play stands to St. Brown. Well, the Lions actually get into the end zone this time. Somebody clip this. Alex hate white people. Bro, I hate everybody. It's not a thing. I tweet it a lot. I hate people. I talk about it all the time. White people are just stupid.
It's funny. I hate and love everybody.
That's what I just said. I hate everybody, love everybody. Well, I love most everybody. 1st and 10. Quick pass to Laporta for 9.
It is 2nd down. The name just rolls off the tongue. Laporta.
Not old chocolate. Is it me? The Lions fans are loud. I hate all races and creeds. Now I don't hate all races. I just hate all people. The race is irrelevant.
Color has nothing to do with anything. It's personality.
If you're nice to me, then I'll be nice to you. La Potty. 2nd down and 1. He's going to flip it out to St. Brown, and who's going to lose yardage here. Ugly play, man. They need to stop doing them. They need to stop doing them. It's not working. It's just not working for them. Because they play against teams like the Chiefs who do this crap all the time.
Oh, you should have threw it. Look at that. Did you see the wide open, mate? God.
Yeah, he had Reynolds wide open right there, just waiting on him.
I think that was the play, and I don't think it was comfortable, so he just ate it.
Yeah, I mean, he could have ate less yards. 3rd down and 9. He throws it. It's going to be batted at the line. Now look what they're at. It'd be 4th and short. You tolerate me. I tolerate everybody. I give everybody a chance.
Sarcasm is pretty high in here. We hate no one.
Listen, I like sarcasm. That's what makes life fun.
Riley Patterson's having a day.
Dude, every primetime game, it's featuring the kickers and the punters.
It's about time they got their due.
I wish we could have streamed the Jets and Giants game when they had 15 punts. 33-yard attempt is up and it is good. It is 9-0. But I wish we could have streamed the Jets and Giants. They punted 15 times in the first half. You know, we have become the Blood fam has become super kicker stands. Like we we would have had a field day with that. Oh my god, this game sucks. This game's almost worse than yesterday's.
Yeah, I don't know. Yesterday's was pretty rough too.
No, yesterday's was funny. The Lions can't get in the end zone, and the Raiders just have a good defense. That's
the
what
Raiders
this game.
Can't get out of their own way on offense.
Jimmy G is killing them. That's what's happening.
So far. Lowest ratings ever.
Yeah, but the fact that they're holding the Lions to field goals means at any point in time, if the Raiders get their heads out of their butts,
they're back in it.
They're already in this game. It's just over a 1-score game, and we're not at halftime. Could you imagine if this was a Super Bowl? Did you watch the Rams and Patriots one? That's what it felt like. The one that Jared Goff was in. Yeah, that's what this game feels like. I don't remember a minute after halftime, no. I was at the bar. I was taking that one really hard because my preseason predictions that year was Saints and Chiefs to go to the Super Bowl, and the Saints got screwed on that atrocious PI call, and D Ford. 2 plays away from the happiest Super Bowl I could have had. D Ford and that the worst missed call of all time. So yeah, I couldn't tell you a minute after halftime anything that happened in that game. And I never went back and rewatched it because obviously I wake up the next day, see the score, and thought, okay, nothing else happened. So it didn't matter. It was like what, 3-17 or something like that?
I'm just watching TV. Watching Lions come, Aiden Hutchinson come in drinking a gallon of water before the game.
He was dressed up like Shark Boy. I saw it earlier. Kickoff's up's gonna be a touchback for the Raiders. You know, if the Raiders won this game, that puts them back in the playoff race.
Absolutely.
How crazy is that? Like the Lions just want a top seed. They're going to be in the top 4, but they just want to move up higher, right? But the Raiders have an actual chance. They've got a dinosaur up in the booth. 13-3. Yeah, I knew it was like, why don't you talk about that Super Bowl you won, Chris?
All right, G's under center. He's going to roll out. He gets it out in time, and that's going to be completed. That's going to go for 8 yards to Austin Hooper on first down.
All right, I just need 5 more yards from him.
Probably 1 more catch.
Well, you could say.
Oh, and there was the other guy that they shouldn't have drafted, Jack Campbell.
We're talking about
Iowa linebacker is amazing.
You shouldn't call Akron a dinosaur. Sorry.
2nd and 2. There's the handoff. Jacobs has got a hole. He's got a lane. He's going to get 5+.
Oh my gosh, a competent offense. We might have a real football game going into halftime.
Yeah, if they go down and score here.
Dude, if the Raiders get in the end zone before the Lions do, that tells you this game's a joke. And that's not a knock at the Raiders. That is a knock at the Lions, who have been in the red zone 3 times. 4 times.
All right, it's 1st and 10. Garoppolo's back under center. They are in the I. It's rare to see the true I anymore. They're going to flip it out to Jacobs. He's going to run off the left side. He gets about
you said the same thing last night. You said so-and-so's in the I. We never see the true I anymore. You literally said those exact words last night.
It's got one receiver on each side and a fullback.
We got a flag. But you
You
said that about the Bears last night.
Uh-oh.
Dude, Chris, you are a top tier fan. You don't even know that you won that Super Bowl.
Oh.
That's the last Super Bowl you won.
Boo. Chris is a horrible fan.
It was only in 2019. It wasn't like it was that long ago.
I mean, how old was he in 2019? 6?
You know he's the same age as me, right?
Really?
I was at the bar for that game. I was at the bar for that game. What's up, Mary Beth?
All right, 1st and 10 there. He's going to go play action. Looks, he drops it off. Is that Hooper again?
Let's go!
It is.
Let's
13
go!
yards for Hooper.
No flags, please.
No flags.
All right, now throw it to your other tight end. I dare you.
Yeah, where is Michael Mayer? I haven't seen him. Hooper's going out. And hey, he's coming into the game, Alex.
Let's go! Yeah! Mike Myers on Halloween.
Let's see. I was assuming that he came in. I saw him. They're going to run the ball. 1st and 10. Jacobs is going to get about 6, maybe 7.
Didn't Michael Mayer play for Michigan?
Yes.
Yeah, he's in Detroit. Why not throw to him? His name's basically Michael Myers. It's the day before Halloween. They're in his, where he went to school. Let's do it. Throw it to him.
He's on the right side edge there, Alex. 87.
I see him. Feed that man.
2nd and 3. They're going to hand it off to Jacobs again, who gets the 1st down.
All right. Shelby, I believe that is correct. Worst Super Bowl of all time, too. I know I appreciate defense, but for two teams that didn't deserve to be in the Super Bowl, not being able to do anything in it, worst Super Bowl ever. Also, the halftime show was the worst one I'd ever seen. I saw some of it. I don't really remember it that much, but I remember it not being good.
They're going to hand it off again. There goes Jacobs. He's just barreling through the line now. Gets about 6 yards on 1st down there.
They don't even trust Jimmy to throw it here. The next play, they're going to run it too. They're going to feed Jacobs right here. I'll take a field goal here if they're not able to. I'm good with that. I need points from their kicker on this parlay.
2nd and 4. There's another handoff to Jacobs. He's going to push. He's going to be a yard short of the 1st down.
No tush push here. It's not going to happen. Alex got drunk really fast, bro. Oh, yeah, that was horrible, man. That game
crowd's getting loud.
It's 3rd and 1. And Josh Jacobs on the sideline. No tush push. No handing it off to. But it's going to be.
Oh, they do tush push it. Sneak, and he goes for 2.
Who wants to see that? That's got to be fun. Dude, I'm a delight. I am a delight. I'm a much more fun person when I'm drinking. I'm at least in a bar setting. I don't drink at home because I just don't. But I also don't go out anymore. So I am the most sober I have ever been as being an adult.
Me too.
Chris said, I feel
1st and goal. They're going to hand it off. Jacobs runs right into the end zone and gets the touchdown.
The first touchdown of the game goes to the Raiders. Lions, what happened?
They're still winning, but my word, all that work to have a lead that doesn't really amount to much. There's
What
Burden.
happened? Hey, there's our local pirate. 8 months sober here. Cheers, Leo. I remember when we first met, you were drinking Four Locos like they were water. And I was disgusted because I don't know who can do that. Carlson on to kick the extra point, kick is up, and it is money. We've got a 2-point ball game. Oh my god. Oh man. What's better? That this is a 2-point ball game or that the Raiders got a touchdown first? How the Lions have been playing offense.
It feels like the Lions have dominated this whole game, but yet they only lead by 2. That's bad.
That's really bad, actually.
Yeah, this did get interesting.
I hope no matter what the final score is, it's a 2-point game.
I always hope
Notre
for a close
Dame.
game.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right. He said yes.
Notre Dame, that's it.
He said yes. What are you talking about, Chris? It literally says 7-9.
The score.
7. He said it's 7-9, by the way. But I know that. Chris is.
Yeah, it was Mayer that went to Notre Dame and Schoonmaker that went to Michigan. The guy that ended up in Dallas. They're so much alike, though. It's easy to get them mixed up.
When Alex gets drunk, she lets her beanie down. What does that mean? Like, just like. Can't see. I'll make this my new profile picture. I witnessed her lick someone's forehead. I did that. They told me to leave them alone, so I licked their forehead.
That's hilarious because I got video of you doing that as a little child.
Well, yeah, that was to my sister, not some person at the bar.
Yeah, that was you claiming her.
Yeah, she's mine. I'll lick her forehead now. She'd probably punch me in the head, though. And as everyone knows, I do not need to get punched in the head anymore in this lifetime. Do the Raiders or do the Lions score before halftime? And when I say score, I do not mean a field goal.
Well, they got 3 minutes and a high potent offense.
And 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning. She's liable to lick your forehead. Bro, I ain't scared, man. That was like... never mind, I'm not even going to say that. But I just love everybody more. First, or kickoff's up. He's going to return it to about the 21. I just have no hate in my heart when I am drinking. Sober Alex hates everyone. Drunk Alex loves everyone. Everyone go stream Taylor Swift. Is it over now? All right, I'll put it on. Not on the stream, not for you guys, because I don't want our stream to get shut down. But I'll go listen to it. All right, 1st and 10 from the 21, 2:52 left to go. They're going to put it on the ground to Gibbs. Gibbs swallowed up immediately. This defense, they're a little wound up now. It's only a 2-point game.
Crosby's talking smack to Goff.
That's what he does. But he's allowed to talk smack because he likes to back it up with talent. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. They did not stop the clock here. So there's going to be 1, maybe 2 plays before the 2-minute warning. It's 2nd and 10. Goff looks, has time, fires, and has Williams up by the 40, 45, and that'll probably be the 2-minute warning.
Just think about how deep, and I think I've got this. I think I've got this correct. Just think how deep Ohio State was at wide receiver that he didn't get to play and had to transfer to Alabama for playing time.
Dude, that entire receiving course, crazy. That was like what? Like Olave, Njigba,
Garrett.
Yeah, Garrett Wilson. That was before Marvin Harrison Jr. though.
He was there, but he was just younger.
He was just younger. But dude, like that's like a good time frame of receivers.
Yeah. Their receiving depth was so much that they had to transfer to and go play at Alabama. Your backups went to Alabama. Think about that.
Dude, did you see the clip of Nick Bosa and Joe Burrow after the game?
I did not.
So it's like, when the quarterbacks go shake hands at the middle of the field at the end of the game. Well, Nick Bosa come up and hug them. They played football together. And he was like, "I love you, buddy. Man, it's good to see you." He said, "You made our bye week shit, though." He said, "But I wouldn't want it to be anybody else if it happened to us." He said, "Love you." And then Burrow was like, "Love you too." I'll find that and show you it. He said, "I wouldn't want anybody else to do it, though." He said, "If it was gonna be anyone, I'm glad it was you." Like, okay. Yeah, I saw Lenny is a Bill. Wyatt's not happy about that.
Another person that was drafted before Patrick Mahomes.
Well, it was like, what, 9 people drafted in front of him?
Yeah, the Bengals drafted John Flippin' Ross, probably one of the biggest wide receiver busts ever.
Yeah, there was a Bengals fan on Twitter making fun of the Chiefs for drafting Clyde Edwards-Helaire when they could have had T. Higgins. And then someone replied and said, "Yeah, you could have had Patrick Mahomes, but you drafted John Ross instead." I was like, I think Clyde Edwards-Helaire has been more effective for us than John Ross ever was with the Bengals.
Look, everybody's made mistakes on drafting. It's just the way that it is.
Oh, I saw that backflip, and that gave me anxiety. Because we had Tyreek Hill do that and get hurt. 1st and 10. He's going to dump it down to Gibbs. Gibbs gets a lane. He's going to cross the 50, get a first down, and go out of bounds around the 45. Hey, Craig, appreciate you. Have a good one. What do I drink? I like pretty much anything with tequila in it, honestly.
You're definitely my child.
Like a tequila sunrise, a margarita of any sorts. Doesn't really matter. I also like, for a long period of time, I drank, and this is actually disgusting. It was, let me think of what was in it. I'll come back to it. So we got a minute 51. They stopped the clock because they went out of bounds. It's going to be 1st and 10. Handed up the middle to Gibbs. I think that might be a face mask. Here comes the flag.
It's horse collar. They're going to get him for 15 more.
Oh, it is. Look at his jersey. He already picked up 12 yards on that play, and they're going to add at least 10 more. It had, what's that? It was not something gross, but it was grenadine, full throttle. It was some sort of whiskey. Red Stag. Those 3 together. I used to drink that so much, but my heart, I thought, was going to quit, so I stopped drinking them.
They called offensive holding on that.
Oh, they got him for the horse collar also.
Oh, I was going to say.
Yeah, they called that. But they called a hold on the offense as well. Either way, he still picked up 12 yards. Or do they have to replay that?
I think they offset.
Well, they offset, but do that mean they
Let's see where we
replay
go.
it?
We're started at the 43.
Yeah.
And we're back at the 4. Yeah, they offset.
All right, so they
Let's run the same
replay it.
play
They ran
and
the
get
exact
almost
same
the same
play, and he
result.
still got 7 yards. Red Stag and Dr. Pepper? I never had Red Stag and Dr. Pepper, but I'm sure that's easier on the heart than Red Stag and Full Throttle. No, dude, it wasn't really sweet. It's just gross. But I used to drink so much of it.
Yeah, I can't have alcohol in that house because I will drink it.
Dude,
So
we've had so many drinks in our fridge for like the last I don't know, almost a year, and we just don't touch them. Because we got those Smirnoff Red, White, and Blues, which I love them. They come out every single summer. I love them so much, and I think we drink 2 of them. What is the Kissing Titties drink?
I have no idea. I'm not.
Yeah, Shelby drinks when she mows. Ooh, the hard Mountain Dew. Yeah, every time we go up to Tennessee or down to Tennessee, we bring a couple cases home. I still have some here. I'm pretty sure I like all of them. I don't I might not I didn't try the watermelon one, but all the other ones I do like. All right, 2nd and 3, Goff looking. Has so much time, finally fires, and that's St. Brown caught for a first down at the 30. Clock is rolling. Mitch Trubisky. That's the MVP. All right, 1st and 10 at the 30. Gonna hand it off to Gibbs. And he's only gonna get a yard. 2nd down. Kissing Kitties? Is that a different drink than the one they're talking about? I don't know what drink they're talking about. I just wanted to know what's in it.
Yeah, I've
2nd
never
down
heard
and
of that
9.
one.
I've heard a lot of crazy drink names, but not that one. Goff's looking, gonna check it down to Laporta. Laporta's gonna get a couple yards and then go out of bounds. It's
How
gonna be
much do you
3rd
need for
down.
Laporta for the day?
I just need fantasy points. I'm at 3. He's at 3 currently. I need 8 and a quarter. Well, more than 8 and a quarter. If he gets a touchdown here, though, I'll be happy. Dude, I like apple pie moonshine.
That sounds good.
Papa let me try it when one of his cowboy friends made it. This game is so exciting that the conversation has been about booze for the whole 2nd quarter. But to be fair, it started off talking about that Super Bowl in 2019. So we were talking about football.
So
It
we're
just
improving.
led to that. I was just not sober during that football game.
You know, it's important. Detroit really needs to punch one in.
Dude, just because they should have.
I mean, this is their 4th red zone attempt. Oh, they're not in the red zone yet.
They're almost there. 3rd down and 6. Goff looking, has time. Finally fires it, has Laporta for the 1st down. I think they're going to use one of their timeouts here. No, the clock is still rolling. Oh, Campbell's screaming at him to tell him to take a timeout.
Well, there's another 10 yards there's another fantasy point for Laporta.
Dad just told me to drink mixed drinks out of a tumbler while mowing so I don't spill my beer. I guess that's not bad advice. Twice in a row. Dude, if you can't get points while you're in the red zone, which, listen, I've played Madden my whole life and I can't score when I'm in the red zone. I have to go 30 or 40 yards out and just get lucky, right? You know, that's something you got to work on. especially a high power. Especially this offense. This offense should be able to score at any red zone trip. 1st and 10, Goff looking. Finds it. He's got Laporta in the end zone for a touchdown.
There's your 8 fantasy points.
There's my boy. I'm getting a Sam Laporta jersey. TJ Hawkinson isn't there anymore. And when I finally pulled the trigger to get a Lions jersey, if he was still there, it had been him.
How messed up is it that they traded away Hawkinson in division and then get somebody just as good, if not better, out of the draft? Tell me they didn't plan on drafting that guy.
Do you think they're going to go for 2? To make it a 10-point game?
They might. They're at home.
Nope. Extra point is up and good. They don't need to, but some people will do that. To make it
but here's the difference. An extra point makes it 2 possessions regardless.
Yeah. But
it's only 1.
But, making it a 10-point game, right?
Oh, I got it.
I don't think they should, but I know some teams consider that.
27 seconds. Can Garoppolo turn the ball over in that much time?
Dude, he only needs 1. If they let him snap it, he can turn it over. Doesn't matter how many seconds.
What are you lacking for your bets today?
Michael Mayer. And I need some more fantasy points from Jahmyr Gibbs and the Raiders kicker.
What do you need from him?
I need 5.5 kicking points.
And he's only got 1.
And he has 1. That's why I was like, okay, I'm okay if they settle for a field goal on that last drive.
Got you.
Because that's worth a little bit more. I think they'll get at least 3 more. I need a total of 6.
You think he's going to take a shot here, or you think he's just going to take a knee?
You got Devontae Adams. You should take at least 1 shot. Jared Goff, 20 for 26, 225 yards, and a tutty.
In the first half.
He's that guy. No one wants to admit it. He makes so few mistakes compared to most quarterbacks. Like, you can name any quarterback, including Patrick Mahomes, He makes less mistakes than Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen.
They're going to run the clock out.
They ran it up the middle, and that's a half. And the Raiders get the ball to start the half. That's why I'd like them taking a shot. Just 1 Hail Mary shot, right?
Yeah, I mean,
what's the
Garoppolo can throw the ball almost 60 yards. What's it going to really hurt?
Somebody's feelings, maybe? I don't know. Wouldn't have hurt my feelings. I'd have been happy. But look, think about it. If you run a Hail Mary here, what if this game comes down to a Hail Mary? That's a practice throw, right?
You're right.
You gotta think smart. That's why I was mad about the Bears in that last 2 minutes last night, not allowing their team to practice a 2-minute drill.
You're right. I mean,
you have the opportunity.
When else can you get game times rep for your Division II rookie?
Yeah, and he's playing next week too. They already announced it. So that was the best time to practice a 2-minute drill, and you just let him run the clock out when you had 3 timeouts sitting there. Idiots. They let their rookie go out there and knee themselves to death. When he could have had about 1:45 to get a good, little drive going.
I love the game time reps. I love trying stuff, but you're right. That was the best time.
You could get 2 Hail Mary practice throws, and then move on, right? And then if neither of them connect, or if they do connect, then it's probably halftime. If someone catches
Absolutely, Jake. I'm up at the same time tomorrow, bro.
Hey, Jake, appreciate you. We'll see you soon. I know we will. We'll see you soon. I just realized this, but we have 2,269 subscribers. Nice. 69. Nice. Let's go. Let's go.
It's actually picking up speed again, isn't it?
You know what? Hang on a second. I just lost my train of thought. What did I? Okay. Okay, Maniac is streaming again. He's just doing something. I don't know what he's doing, but it's, I think, football related. So let's just go say hi to him again. All right. I just said, "Ayo." Let's get it to 2.5. Let's do it. I don't know how we're going to do it. We'll get there eventually. We'll get there eventually.
He's smiling. He's a happy guy, isn't he?
I love that I've been seeing like our followers. I think he was about to come over here. I've been seeing some of our people hanging out at some of our friends' places, like when I go in there to say hi on a random stream day. And so I appreciate you guys for going and showing some love to everybody.
You said Swiss. I said fast. Just a good dude, man. Absolutely.
he said I'm so sad because he was about to say who wants to go raid my friends. Dude, love that
Definitely
guy.
one of the fun parts.
I just like hanging out with him, man. I go over there when there's this weird game. I still can't tell you what it's called, but every time he plays it with this other guy, I don't remember which one it is. I go and watch him because it's just an entertaining game that I do not understand whatsoever. And he gets so wound up, and I just appreciate that man's energy. Just a good dude. Just a good dude. I saw that Lauren was live also. But she's doing like an NFL grid right now. So I didn't want to distract her from her gridding. Let's see if she's still doing it. Yeah, she's literally still doing a grid right now. She's sitting on her couch doing an NFL grid. I don't know why, but the last couple streams, I haven't been in there enough to figure out why. Like, she's just moved locations. Maybe she's in a new house. I don't know.
You know, it's really strange, and you and I discussed this a little bit about the overall YouTube community thing. Is that because I subscribe to a lot of different sports stuff, and I don't get notifications for everybody anymore. I get Grassi and Perna and Wyatt, but a lot of the stuff that I used to get notifications for, I don't get. It just feels like this year's been very different.
It's been a very trying, I feel like YouTube's doing something different this year, and everyone's trying to figure out how to work through it at the same time. Like, we're all equally trying to figure it out together.
I really feel like something had to do with them getting Sunday ticket.
Oh, that 100%. Everybody's on YouTube watching the actual games now. But I'm not even talking about this. I'm just talking about YouTube, period. Not even just the NFL games, just content in general.
Yeah, I noticed. I the other side, my other channel, it struggled all year, and it struggled to the point where I was like, hey, I need to just take a break and reset it. So that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start making content of eating pickles and peanut butter. I think that ought to be fun. Let's see if she's actually doing the game. Okay, she's actually doing the game too. She's just doing an NFL grid at halftime. I was curious. We have to be ready for 24 total. I know there was 15 in the first half. That's why I said I wish we could have streamed that game because I would have been so freaking wound up all game long.
Man, if you would have took a drink every time there was a punt, we would have gotten half drunk.
Half drunk? I haven't drank in a year. I'd have been drunk before the first quarter ended. I wouldn't even made it to halftime. Yeah, so on this parlay, I only need to hit. I insured the bet, so you don't win as much as if you insure it, but you still can win. And there's 5 picks total, so if I get all 5, I'll win. I think $60. I only put literally $3 on it, but if I still get 4 of them, I still win. Stupid Sports Raid. Wait, who is Stupid Sports?
They were over at Maniacs. I seen them dropping in there, so he must have sent them over here too.
Stupid Sports? Okay, is it Maniac or Stupid Sports? I gotta go check out Stupid Sports. Let me go to Maniac's page so I can find them.
But hey, everybody is welcome.
All right, let's okay, here's Maniac. Who is Stupid Sports? Must be the pinned.
It's both.
Oh no. That I clicked the pinned comment in his chat and it took me to us. Where's Stupid Sports at? I'm trying to find them. Is it this one? Hey, there they are. Wait, I click on it and I see Maniac. You know what? They've got 37 subscribers.
Stream tonight?
Hang on. Stupid Sports only has 37 subscribers. Everybody, let's try to get them to 50. There's not a whole lot of us in here, but let's try to get them to 50. And go drop a like on their stream. Go drop a like on their stream. Hang on. I know they're probably in our chat right now, but go say hello. Go say hello. Friends? Friends. We're all friends here. If you like football, even if you don't like football, we're all friends. Ayo, let's go. Just spread the love. Spread the love around. They know. Maniac. We appreciate the heck out of you, my guy. And Stupid Sports. Nice to meet you. Friends. Yes, friends. Everyone go click this link I just dropped. Give them a couple likes. Go give them a couple subscribes. Let's help get them to 50, at least 50 subscribers. Halfway to their first 100, and that's big. The first 100 subscribers are the hardest.
Absolutely.
Live stream. I'm sorry, Maniac. We're trying to get our stuff together so we can do more things. That is the most vague way I can put that for it to make sense for everything. I mean, we're trying to get our stuff together so we can do more things. It's coming. It's coming, though. Do either of our teams play the Bucks this year?
I don't.
I don't think so, yeah. Well, the next time we play the Bucks, whether it's the Bengals or the Chiefs, we'll stream it with you.
For real.
For real. I wish I had this Sunday off, because if I did, I would straight up stream with Pizzle at 9 o'clock in the morning while our boys are in Germany. We might get our butts kicked. But it'll be fun.
You'll have, if you can play, you should be able to score some points in that game, though. You might get your offense right.
I hope so, man. I'm gonna go get a water. My Arby's drank. It's all watered down now, and there's not much left. So I'm gonna go get a sippy, and I'll be right back.
Yeah, 9 a.m. stream. That'd be nuts. Maniac, so is the Stupid Sports Podcast, is it like a collaboration of you guys? Real fast before you leave. Is that like a collaboration, or is it just something you do? Mostly, that would be really cool, but it would be, I mean, that would be fun, but that would be awesome for her. I got you, brother. Thank you. I'll leave some watch hours for you while we're sitting here tonight. I do every time we go over, so just to, it always helps out, my friend. Yeah, that would be anything with Grossi would be completely awesome, but you know what? We got to meet the dude, and he was awesome. That was plenty for me. I'm sorry. That sounds like a lot of fun. There's the kickoff. Thanks, Maniac. You're a dude. Grossi is elite. He treats us really well. Well, he treats us like family when we met him, so that's how good of a dude he is. Let's get it. Can the Raiders come out and close this gap at the start of the third quarter? Let's see what happens. Jimmy G in the gun. Back to throw. Lets it go. It's complete. Davante Adams. They finally found their star wide receiver for a first down. Wow, I thought maybe that, Garoppolo didn't know he existed. So Davante Adams gets his first catch, I think.
Welcome
Here we
back
go. It's
to
first
Alex.
and 10. They're going to hand it off to Jacobs. He's got nowhere to go.
Did they get a first down with Adams?
Yes.
Because I saw his chat said Adams isn't dead, and when I walked up, Davante was on my screen, but he didn't have a football in his hand.
Yeah, he was wide open, got a 10-yard gain.
Yeah, see, I was going to put Adams in this parlay, but I parlayed something last week with Adams and got my butt whooped because of it. Or the week before when they played the Packers.
Josh McDaniels 3-9 with the Raiders while trailing at halftime. Doesn't look good.
Josh McDaniels 3-9.
Play action. Looking downfield, steps up, throws. Oh, well overthrown.
Who's he throwing that to?
I would assume it was Adams because I think I saw his hair.
Oh, I got hair too.
Let's see. Yeah, it was.
No, I'm predicting 30-7, just like yesterday.
Oh, he got cut off and he ran into the guy and he didn't overthrow it. He was just led too far. There's your third down zone.
I need a 3-board. I need a 3-board. I've got my flags.
Here we go. 3rd and 9. Garoppolo's in the gun. They get it off. Here comes the blitz. He steps up and he's smoked. Back at the 30, goes down, and they are going to have to punt.
I wish punting points counted as kicking points. I'd be rich.
You know what? I'm surprised that's not a stat that you can play in fantasy. Like 400 punt yards in a game or something like that. 6 punts with an average of 58 or something. You add it up, max total punt yards in a game. If you think it's going to be a snooze fest, you can bet on the punters. And speaking of which,
all right, he's going to return it from the 20. There's a flag. He gets it to the 29, takes a big shot. Let me get this off here.
Somebody's waving to the sidelines. Is somebody down?
Yep, number 45.
I saw the Raiders wave to the sideline to come out there quick, so they must have known something happened.
Dude, I just saw a stat via Kurt Benkert quote tweet. It said the Raiders did not complete a single pass to a wide receiver in the first half. Any wide receiver.
Yeah, running backs and tight ends, all we saw.
So they're taking a look at that guy and make sure he's okay.
Doesn't Josh McDaniels just look like Belichick pooped him out?
No, that's that's Belichick's son that's on the staff.
I mean, McDaniels is starting to look just like him.
I don't know. Have you seen his son?
Yes.
Oh! Sorry, I had to get that out.
I'm laughing. The dog was mad earlier, and he was pouting around because he could hear me down here, and now he finally give up.
That dog is the mouthiest of mouthed dogs. Period.
Yeah, I finally made it home today, and I wanted to get a little bit of a rest since I went to work early, and he would not leave me alone. He wouldn't let me take a nap.
Since it's a commercial break, it's official water break. McDaniels looks like a jar of peanut butter. Do not disrespect peanut butter like that.
Crafty, I think I'm interested in the Napoleon movie just because it's a historical-based movie. I think I like stuff like that a little bit more.
I forgot to grab my pickles and peanut butter while I was in there. One day, maybe if I get up again in this game, I'll get some pickles and peanut butter. And then some chocolate and peanut butter. And some everything in peanut butter. It's our fullback.
Special teams player.
All right, 13:01 left in the third quarter. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Lions. And they're going to turn around, hand it off to Gibbs. Gibbs gets across and to another first down. He's still on his feet, still going across the 45 or 35 and brought down just before the 30. Huge first down run.
Look at the difference. Look at the difference in energy that they bring out and what the Raiders came out with.
24 yards.
Look at this run.
He should have been down after 10. Right there. He gets hit, spins out of it, keeps going.
Peters just waits for him. Spillane is in on every tackle because nobody else tackles.
All right, 1st and 10. Hands it off to him again. He gets to the left side. Oh, this time he is wrapped up. Hey, Stupid Sports, appreciate you. I love your name, by the way. Stupid Sports Podcast. I'm going to change our name to Bad Football Teams. Bad. Everybody's bad. You're bad. I'm bad. They're bad. Pikachu's not bad. Except for Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson, Dubs. Goat. But appreciate you, Stupid Sports. 2nd and 6. Goff in trouble. Rolls to his right. Finally throws it. Picked off, and it's going the other way. He's going to take
all
it
the way at the 10.
The 40, 30. He's going to take it all the way to the house. And the Raiders get 6 more from the 62-year-old Marcus Peters.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you that this is all your fault.
Let's go.
It's all your fault. What did you say a little bit ago? Goff just doesn't make mistakes.
I don't care. Everybody makes mistakes. Cue up some Hannah Montana. Let's go, Marcus Peters, my former boy.
He read that one.
Older in dirt, but he still makes plays. He's not that old, actually. I was thinking of that Vikings guy, Patrick Peterson.
He's on his 3rd team, though, so he's been around.
I wish he was still in Kansas City. Kick is up, and it
curved in.
It curved in. That's the best way to put it. And we're back to a 2-point ball game.
And you got 2 kicking points.
I'll take it. Thank you to the Raiders defense. Thank you. Give me something to break.
Chris is busting out the lip.
Let's go! That's like Goff's 2nd or 3rd pick 6 this year. Isn't that crazy? He doesn't make a lot of mistakes, but his mistakes are horrible. The ones he does make. I know it's his 2nd one for sure, but he might have had a 3rd one. That's crazy. It is my fault, but you know what? I like some excitement. At
least it's close again. Makes me want to watch.
Dude, if the Raiders defense... Watching the Raiders defense shut down this Lions offense any form is kind of exciting. They're hard to stop.
Problem is, this Raiders defense has got more potential to score than their offense.
Let's go! Marcus Peters. I got to look up how old he is.
32.
30. He was drafted in 2015. I told you he's not that old. I was thinking of Patrick Peterson the whole time saying that. That dude's old. But you know what? He got an interception on Josh Allen last year that made the Vikings beat the Bills, or assisted when Justin Jefferson had that insane 4th down and 18 catch. And then Josh Allen fumbled on the 1-yard line. Dude, that game was insane. That game won Game of the Year last year, and it definitely deserved it. Dude, the Vikings were huge underdogs. I won so much money on that one because I remember I threw $20 on the Vikings money line because they were like, I don't care how many games in a row they've won. They're huge underdogs against Buffalo. Why is Jack Harlow there?
Said he's headlining.
Yeah, on Thanksgiving. He's performing at the Packers-Lions on Thanksgiving Day. But why? He's a Louisville guy. Dude, Allen fumbling on the goal was incredible, bro. That game was everything I could have ever asked for me not having a dog in that fight. All right, kickoff is up. Lions get another shot. Looks like he's going to take a knee in the end zone. No, Jack Harlow is like, his whole personality is around from him being in Louisville. Why is he playing the Packers and Lions game? Because Kentucky doesn't have an NFL team?
I don't know. Chris saying he learned about Limp Bizkit when he was watching the WWE, and The Undertaker had his song. That is so hillbilly if I ever heard anything being hillbilly, Chris.
I don't think Limp Bizkit has anything to do with being hillbilly. They're not country. First and 10,
I know, we heard it on the WWE. Oh,
that's
there's
not
your boy.
Hillbilly either. And he's going to hit Laporta for 5. And he'll go out of bounds. I don't think that's hillbilly. That's like saying Hollywood Undead is hillbilly.
No, I mean the
WWE
whole
doesn't make
context of watching
WWE doesn't
wrestling.
make
That's all that
you.
watches wrestling around here seems like. That's what I was getting at.
Do you
I
think?
guess
Do you think Pizzle is a redneck?
no, not really.
Well, he's one of the biggest WWE fans I've ever met. So is Tom Grassi. So is George Kittle. Like, I don't think
Well,
he's not hillbilly. He's just wild. I just feel like that doesn't make any sense.
all I know is that around here, that's what watches wrestling.
1st and 10, golf in trouble, fires, nearly picked off again. Dangerous throw.
What did that bounce off of? Looked like it hit him in the knee.
I don't know any redneck person that likes WWE.
Oh
Because
my
they're
gosh.
always like, they always drink beer and tell you how fake it is. Like, obviously, but like, that doesn't mean they're not athletic. NASCAR, you want to talk about, there you go. See, that's
It's
more
almost
relevant.
it did hit his knee. It's almost the same crowd though.
No, it's not. I disagree. 2nd and 10, gonna hand it off to Reynolds. Reynolds gonna push forward for a few. About 5. No. Limp Bizkit, WWE.
Me too, Grange.
I mean, if you want to say that a lot of people, the stereotype is people who don't shower watches the WWE, but not redneck. If your 2-year-old has more teeth than you do, you might be a redneck. That's what I'm laughing about. This guy, he watches NASCAR. 3rd down and 5, gets it to St. Brown, I believe, for 14 yards and a huge 1st down. We got 9:45 left in the third.
I also watched wrestling in 1987.
I played wrestling video games and I played NASCAR video games, but I've never watched either of those sports with the intention of enjoying it. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
1st and 10, Gibbs gonna get a yard. Redneck word of the week: mayonnaise. Will Levis played yesterday. Swifty. Who's? Oh, mostly. All right, 2nd down and 9. And he's going to hand it off to Gibbs. Oh, Gibbs is fighting, but he's only going to get another yard. Mayonnaise. There's a lot of cute girls here. You're right. That is a good redneck word. If the only furniture you own is the front porch, you might be a redneck. All right, 3rd down and 8. It's a good spot for the Raiders to get a stop.
that would be nuts.
And they're gonna put it on the ground, Reynolds again,
He's
and
close.
he's gonna get close to, if not,
got it.
1st down. Up the middle for 9 yards. Wow.
Dude, how risky of a play call is that on 3rd and 8?
Wow. That's how much you trust your O-line.
He's short. He might have been down before.
We'll see.
If they challenge it.
Let's see, right here.
Ready?
Still not down. No, he was on top of the player.
There's his elbow right there. So
his elbow didn't touch. It was his wrist. His wrist touched, but his elbow didn't. Did you see the Cardinals game yesterday where the ref moved the ball?
Yes. He got it.
Just barely. Yeah, the ref moved the ball like 7 inches, and then the Ravens got it because of that. And the broadcasters were like, he just picked up the ball and moved it. I've never seen that before. Like, did anyone talk to that guy after the game?
Yeah, when we get a good minute, I will give you some of what I was listening to today, and it was really interesting about officiating.
That they've all been bad. Bad. 1st and 10 from the 33. Gonna fake the handoff. And he's going to turn around and throw it to Reynolds. Reynolds is going to get some room to run, get a first
Dude,
down.
he will not
Still
go
going.
down.
And he's throwing bows. Gets that first down. He did not want to go to the ground at all. Dude, they're laughing about it. Even the Raiders are laughing about it. That's going to go for 12 yards and a first down.
One of the radio hosts on the NFL Network was talking about his conversations with an unnamed NFL official today, and he said that the biggest dilemma that they're having.
1st and 10, hand off to Gibbs, gets to the right side and more, and he's going to take it inside the 5. 1st and goal for Detroit.
The biggest dilemma that they're having is that the senior officials are giving up and quitting, and they can't get qualified people in fast enough to be officials.
That's sad. That's
you
sad.
would think, and it's over money and benefits, I believe, mainly.
It's just.
There's Sports Cat throwing jabs at Leo.
Dude, Sports Cat's not ready for that game. He thinks he is. 1st and goal, gonna hand it off to Reynolds. He's gonna get stuffed.
Hasn't people learned that you don't 2 weeks before your game, you don't come in here talking smack like you're going to beat anybody?
Me? He was talking smack to me about week 2 in June. And guess who won that game?
I don't know. I never talk smack about who I'm playing.
I talk smack, but I don't talk smack to people. 1st and 10 or 2nd and goal up the middle. He's gonna get a yard. I like to talk crap once we win.
You're chaos for a reason.
I'm just saying. The Jags are on a win streak. The Niners just lost 3 in a row. They're going to smack them Jags hard.
Trap game.
I mean, both teams are coming off of a bye week, but the Niners have a chance to get healthy. And when they were healthy, no one could beat them. And they're saying
Was
fumble.
that a fumble?
Oh. What just happened?
I thought he was down by contact.
They're going to figure out whether this is a fumble or not. I don't know.
They're not going to be able to. Did they blow it dead?
I don't know what happened, so we'll wait and see. But listen, the Jags are still a young team. And all of this media attention, are they the best in the AFC? Blah, 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 this and that. They're winning all these games. They haven't lost in 5 games. All of that's going to start adding up to adding pressure to a young team against a very disciplined, dominant Niners team. All this stuff's going to happen in the next 2 weeks. They are going to, I just feel like it's going to be a bad showing for Jacksonville. You can admit that, but that doesn't mean you can't turn on all these sports talk shows, and that's what they're talking about right now. The big talk about AFC is all about Jacksonville, and, they're on the biggest win streak in the NFL right now, and all this stuff. Like, it just seems like bad juju for them going up against the Niners, who are going to get healthy, they're rested, and they're hungrier than ever after losing 3 in a row. That's that's scary. I wouldn't want to be the team that plays the Niners that week.
I didn't want to be the team that played the Niners this week. I thought,
Nah, I knew this week. The next Niners game, I'm confident they're going to smack some heads around.
I'll probably be picking them for sure.
And it's got no disrespect because I freaking love that Jags team. I love Doug
I picked Jacksonville this week.
Chris, you need to just take a bye week for the rest of the season, like your team does. Try again next year. You need to get healthy, bro. Tomorrow's the trade deadline.
Man, I'm surprised we haven't heard anything tonight, honestly.
Tomorrow's the trade deadline. If Darren Waller's a Cincinnati Bengal, I might break something.
Yeah, he's not going to be because he's got a hamstring injury. He's out.
Doesn't matter. It'll be easiest way to trade him. Let him get healthy. He'll come back in 4 weeks, which is
fumble.
That's Raiders football inside the 5. How can Jimmy G screw this up? Dude, what a play. That's why you play till the whistle. You play to the whistle.
Wow. That is so close.
Oh, God, this sucks. I wouldn't want to be... That's not what he wanted to cook. Well, it's not like they can move back too much further.
I mean, it's only going to cost them about 1.5 yards, but that might be if they get sacked in the end zone. Oh my gosh.
He was on top of that dude's foot. That's why he wasn't down.
Yeah, it looks like his leg's down.
He was laying on top of his foot. They can't
see it. That's horrible. What a run by Jacobs up the middle. Gets about 5 yards.
Dude.
If the Raiders win this game, I don't know.
I'll be mad just because I am still alive in the eliminator, and I picked the Lions this week because I didn't know who else to pick.
Oh, snap. 2nd down and 5. Going to hand it up. No, they drop it off and get it to Renfro, who gets a 1-yard gain. The Lions D is coming alive.
Renfro got a catch. Renfro got a catch. Yeah, but if that wasn't called a fumble on the play, it wouldn't have switched to a fumble.
It was ruled a fumble, yeah.
Yeah, they couldn't overrule whatever they called there. You can't see.
So hard to see.
You couldn't see the whole body at once. You could either see his top half or his bottom half. Get your threes. Get your threes.
3rd down and 4. Back to throw. Here comes pressure. He gets it out, and Devontae drops it.
Go for it.
I think the throw was a little low and behind him, but it should have been caught.
I think they go for it, because if not, the Lions are in the same spot they were before.
Brandon Staley says, go.
Dude, I know it was a tough catch, but no one was on him. He should have caught it.
Yeah, it was on his hip, on his back hip. He should have grabbed that.
Now they're punting from back in their own end zone. Kick is up on 4th and 4. He's going to return it from the 40. 45. Goes down before he gets to the 50. Dude, that was a heavy... That was Mike Mayer.
Yeah,
you just got knocked out by it.
On that because he was kind of doing that intimidation thing. I thought they were going to flag him, but they didn't.
Anybody else see the decibel meter bouncing between 112 and 115 before the play? I did not. Adam's trying to get himself on the trade block. That's what it felt like. I don't know what's more disappointing in this game. The Lions in the red zone or the Raiders offense. But I don't know what's more impressive in this game. The Raiders offense or the Raiders defense or the Lions defense.
Oh man, those are tough questions. I can make a case for everything.
Right now, based on how this game's being played, these two teams are equals.
Sure.
They're equals. Yeah, one of them has more offensive yards, but the other one's been more productive on defense. You didn't even have to add without Brady. You could have just stopped that sentence at Josh McDaniels is nothing. He's just a baby-faced man that they handed a clipboard and was hoping to have a leader. The Brady thing didn't mean anything because when he had Brady, he also had Belichick, so. Yeah, trade the coach.
Yeah, let's trade coaches.
I don't know why we don't do that more often. Just trade the coach. I like that better. Did he have to buy his own visor? In Vegas, probably. They may have gave it to him in New England. Why is Adam Schefter on my TV? Let's all put money in and get Alex a signed Brady poster for Christmas. I wouldn't want you guys to waste your own money. Want to hear Alex call a game with McDaniels coaching a team with Carson Wentz as a QB? Dude, you know how they always say 2 negatives make a positive? That'd probably actually work out for them. All right, 1st and 10. They hand it off to Gibbs for 6 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 4. 3:40 left in the first quarter. You better watch out, Leo. With Brock Purdy getting banged up, you might end up with Carson Wentz. All right, 2nd down and 4. Fakes the handoff to Gibbs, rolls out, looks downfield, fires, and he's trying to get it to Williams. There is a flag on the play. I only need like 2 more fantasy points for Jahmyr Gibbs and either some kicking points from Daniel Carlson or them to throw the ball to Michael Mayer. This Brady guy was responsible for many Chiefs tears, I guess. No, the only thing that Brady was involved in that resulted in Chiefs tears was freaking D Ford's fault, not his. And I don't even care about that Buccaneers Super Bowl. But that D Ford play, I hate him. At that point in time, I hated D Ford more than I could hate or blame Brady.
Why is Adam Schefter on TV?
It's the 2nd time since you've been gone he's been on TV. In Darnold we trust. Yeah, you might end up with Carson Wentz, so you guys can throw the Carson Wentz jokes at me, but he might be a 49er if they decide to sit Brock for a while. Because some
all
teams,
these injuries, he might end up back in the NFL sooner rather than later.
Ah! You know where Carson Wentz won't end up no matter what happens? Kansas City. Burdens, you don't want Carson Wentz, honestly, with McDaniels because Carson Wentz can have positive, but he has to have a positive coach. Jimmy G would be fine if you could bring someone else in there, honestly. And they keep him healthy, of course. All right, 1st down and 10. They're just peeking in on the Raiders' red zone here. And he's going to hand it off to Gibbs. Gibbs gets through the line. He's going to get to the outside to the 10, 15, and that's a touchdown. 2nd touchdown for the rookies.
He's in the stands.
My boys. 27 yards to the house. Tutty.
That was great.
Oh, dude. Loving the rookies for the game. Dude, as soon as he got through that first line of guys, I knew nobody was going to touch him.
That was great.
And lining up to kick the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. Lions lead 23-14 with 3:13 left in the third quarter. Let's go.
Look at how many scrimmage yards he has.
Look, now I need the Raiders to at least go get a field goal, even if it's not a touchdown.
Is it over 5.5 points kicking or 5?
Oh, does anybody else remember when the entire league complains about the Chiefs getting calls that shouldn't have been called or no calls? Because I live that. You can't get called for a holding if the defender gives up on the play. I had to look into this to make sure I wasn't crazy. But if the defender gives up, there's no holding. He's just and he started hitting the offensive lineman in the head. So if it was called, it would have been offsetting. Nobody wants to talk about MVS getting halfway thrown to the ground when Patrick Mahomes threw an interception yesterday, and there was no call on that. That was bad. I didn't get to watch the game, so I couldn't complain about it until today when I got to see the highlights. But the officiating is bad on every single game of the NFL played, and people are just mad about the Chiefs.
Yeah, officiating is just bad. It is what it is.
Bad.
Bad.
Bad. Every ref should be fired. But like you said, they just can't find any competent refs to hire.
Yeah.
Bad.
Play action, looking downfield. Garoppolo's got time finally. Lets it go. And that's
Michael
Mayer for
let's
about
go!
20.
Let's go!
That's about
Finally.
2 fantasy points. What do you need from him now? 5 catches?
I need 22 yards total.
Oh my God, it's so close.
It hasn't updated yet. Oh, that was 19 yards. I need like 4 more.
Yeah, it's really close. 25 to the 43.
Look, here's a Bengals fan supporting what I had just said. The refs need to just be good and stop being bad. Plain and simple. They need to stop being bad.
There goes Marcus Peters to the back.
What happened to Marcus Peters?
Have no idea.
Dude's bones made out of glass.
Hold on, Leo. I'll talk about that in a second. I saw it too. Garoppolo fires, and it was intended for Mayer, and it's broken up.
All I needed was that, and then I wouldn't care about anything else.
So, Leo, go back and watch that play. She had her leg wrapped around on his inner thigh.
She said, I ain't letting go.
She had him wrapped with her leg. Go back and watch the play.
That means Gibbs could sue her for sexual harassment.
Yeah. Her old man's not going to be happy when he sees that on replay.
You know she's going to be talked about because of that.
I guarantee it. I saw it. Oh, and there goes Garoppolo, gets sacked.
On third down, that sucks. He just held on to it forever.
Did not get out of the pocket when it collapsed, and now they have to punt.
What did I just see on this TV, man? He didn't touch her, though.
He just jumped in the stands and started jumping up and down. They were hanging on him. If the truth was to be told, her boyfriend was probably hanging on him too.
Dude, no kidding. Her boyfriend was probably touching him more than she was. Now the Raiders have to punt. And I need 3 yards from Michael
And you need a
Mayer.
field goal.
I just need one of them at least.
Let's try this really fast. Raiders just punted.
Raiders just punted.
Okay.
Her boyfriend tried checking his oil. That's why he jumped down. Oh, man.
Is it because...
All right, we're going to be 1st and 10 at the Detroit 11. Dude, almost every drive for Detroit has been back so far. Great punting unit right now. Putting the ball back so far, man. Raiders get a turnover. It'll be dangerous. All right, 1st and 10 from the 11. Gonna hand it off to Gibbs. Gibbs gets to the outside, still going to the 20. And that's another 1st down for the rookie, who is absolutely lighting it up, having a career day. Honestly, I think they said he had career high in touches, a career high in yards. And the 1 touchdown ties his career high, which, that's not as cool of a stat. This dude's going to end up with over 200 total yards in this game. All right, 1st and 10. Going to hand it off to him again. The first guy misses, and he's still going all the way to the 29. Another big chunk play for 7 yards. Let's see where that puts him at. He has 133 rushing yards and 34 receiving yards. Yeah, he might hit 200 total yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 3 now. And I think, that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. I thought someone called timeout. Marcus Peters is either on his way back or he still hasn't made it to where he's going. One or the other.
I don't know.
Dude, her boyfriend helped him get up there. Yeah, her boyfriend helped him get up there.
She had her leg wrapped around his leg into his inner thigh. I saw it. I'll clip it. I got it recorded.
Dude, I'm pretty sure they could be like non-biological or even biological twins. I don't know the age difference, but they could definitely be related somehow. I'm pretty sure Jared Goff dressed up like Ken, too. He's the perfect NFL Ken. He looks just like him. What are you shaking her head at?
That's why NFL players don't go into the stands. They get molested.
You gotta... Yeah, like, her boyfriend drug him up there, and his girlfriend just wrapped their everything around him.
Damn it, Chris, you annoy the hell out of me sometimes, bro, but I think you're funny.
Bro, Chris, he just said you're annoying. That is literally the most insulting thing anyone could ever say.
Yeah, but it's fun annoying.
No,
I like him.
No, annoying is just bad. There's no good or a bad annoying. Annoying is just bad. It's just a true insult.
The only thing he does that annoys me is that he kisses Brady's proverbial butt all the time and just can't let it go.
Most all Patriot fans are that way. They're all like that.
See, he says he's been making people laugh since elementary school, like the last 5 years.
Will you quit? You're literally calling me a child every single time you say that. And it's not, you're the only one laughing.
I'm having fun with Chris. He knows it.
He's not laughing. You're calling him a kid too. He's a grown man. You're literally the only one laughing. 1st and 10. Goff's going to roll out, dump it down to Laporta. He's going to get the first down. And he tries to fight for some more, but yeah, see, look, it's all Patriots fans. He knows one that isn't a horrible person.
I know one that's not a horrible person.
I can't name any.
Charlie French.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that, so therefore I can't consider that.
But the only time he acts stupid is when he's talking about Patriots football.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 37. Gonna hand it off to Gibbs. Gibbs gets another hole, and he tries to get out of that last tackle, but he still picks up 9 yards.
He was almost gone to the races again there.
Oh, if he got out from that one, no one was touching him. I think I know at least like 10 Patriots fans, honestly. Bro, I love SimCity. 2nd down and 1, gonna throw it, check it down to Gibbs. Gibbs gets the first down, and someone tries to give him the whole RKO.
If the Lions score here, is this game pretty much over?
No. You say this every game. No, I'm gonna say no every single time. I said no yesterday when we all knew the game was over by halftime. But what if Goff throws another pick 6 on the next drive?
If he does it on the next play, I might agree.
1st and 10, hands it off to Reynolds. Reynolds pushes forward for a couple.
You know, this running game of Detroit's has been pretty on time today, and we're 2nd and 3rd string runners, honestly.
I consider Gibbs a first.
I know, but in the grand scheme of things, he's the 3rd down back.
Hey, what's up? I was really proud of that one. It's the goofy lion and the silly pirate. Or was it the other way around? No, it was goofy lion, silly pirate. 2nd and 5. Gonna hand it off to Reynolds again. Reynolds gonna get about 1 yard, 2 yards. It's gonna be 3rd down and short.
They're not going to throw the ball unless they have to. Good play calling.
Throw it to Sam Laporta. You guys want to raid Maniac again? Nah. We might raid him next time, though.
Halftime is the only time it's fun.
We got an injured Raider. Why does Jared Goff have an NFL sticker? Like a literal green sticker on the back of his helmet. It's like those stickers that they write prices on like pawn shops.
This item's on sale.
It's going to be after this game. They're going to auction it off. I mean, if you guys want to go raid Tom, you can.
Auctioning Goff. Sam, I would think that is a possibility. Jason Kelsey says he see people faking injuries from the brotherly shove to get it banned next season.
Well, I think the Brock Purdy getting bashed in the head is enough evidence if they really wanted. Because he threw what? An interception, 2 interceptions after that, right back to back after doing that. And essentially lost the game because of it when he should have come out to begin with. But, like, he took a shot to the head on the brotherly shove.
Wasn't that last week, though?
I'm talking about against Minnesota.
Yeah.
He didn't QB sneak, I don't think, against the Bengals.
Yeah, I was trying to think.
He ran the ball.
His head hit so many times that I can't figure out when's which anymore.
What's up, Rob? How are we doing?
Menardo.
Roberto. Dude, I bet Dan Campbell, I don't know if he has siblings, but is the coolest uncle of all time. Dude, the guys that fake injuries, man, it just makes me so mad.
Happens a lot, too.
Oh, I know. 3rd and 3, handed off up to Gibbs. Gibbs is going to do everything he can, but I think he's going to be an inch short. That last second, he popped over, but I think the whistle.
They didn't blow the whistle because he changed his spot. It's going to be really, really close.
I think he's like this.
They're going to measure this one.
Do the brotherly shove, but direct snapped it to Gibbs. What's up, Hassan?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, in case you were curious. But that's because I was watching the Bengals and the Niners. I'm glad I wasn't watching it.
He got it. Nope. Yes.
No. I'm telling you, I said he was like this much short. I have seen TJ Hawkinson faked an injury last week. They literally caught Kevin O'Connell on, like, the camera was on him and he was like, TJ, go down. And then he just like went to the ground, grabbing his leg. Like, they caught him saying that on TV. And I was like, he doesn't even know he's been caught. Like, how are they supposed to know when the camera is showing just them? That's why you gotta cover your mouth. That's why a lot of coaches do that. Jesse Bates did it right in front of us. We were on the 3rd row, and they couldn't get their substitutions in time, so he just flopped backwards and acted like he broke his ankle.
Play the game so far.
All right, 4th and 1.
Not hand it off, just sneak it.
And Ryan Gosling will get the first down. Broncos going to the Super Bowl. Man,
There's a flag.
Don't. You've never seen a soccer flop. Oh, I've seen lots of soccer flops. Oh, Mad Max lined up offsides. Did he actually, though? Because Chris Boswell just called the league out on an offside call against the Steelers yesterday, which I didn't know what it was about, but then I went and looked. He posted a picture of the Jaguars lined up offsides on the play that the Steelers were called off. If the Broncos go to the Super Bowl, I'll shave my head. I'll shave every hair off of my head. All right, 1st and 10. Goff's in trouble, and he's going to throw it away. If he would have just let that a little bit lighter pass, he would have hit Gibbs in stride.
That NFC is a log jam for 2, 3, and 4, isn't it?
The Eagles, man, they can't really even afford to lose a game, though.
And there's a lot of good games this week coming. They play Dallas.
They play Dallas 2 weeks. We play them. 2nd and 10, hand it off up to Gibbs. He's going to get a yard or 2. Got to shave your eyebrows also. Why would I shave my eyebrows?
So you could look like Josh Dobbs?
That's awful. That's awful. You're awful.
If you're going to shave your head, then you might as well. I mean, then you could go with Josh with Halloween.
How many bald people do you know shave their eyebrows because they keep a bald head? You don't know anybody that does that.
He's the only one I've ever seen that doesn't have eyebrows.
That's what I'm saying. That's awful.
Like the dude in that movie Powder, I don't think he had any hair either.
All right, 3rd and 8. Goff fires, and it's just a little bit behind. I believe that's Raymond. And it's going to be 4th and 8. Goff's mad.
Well, it was a bad throw.
It was his fault. Why is he mad?
I know.
He's like, ah! Why didn't you catch a ball that I couldn't throw to you right? It's gonna be a 52-yard field goal attempt. It was like who was it? Derek Carr last week yelling at a receiver that he threw an uncatchable ball to. Kick is
Looks
up,
good.
and it's a wobbly kick, but right down the middle to extend their lead to 26. I'm not sleeping on your Broncos. I'm just saying, if they go to the Super Bowl, I will shave my head. I've been saying the last 2 or 3 years that they're a great football team. It's just something's not right there.
Yeah, I think the continuity thing is.
I have been the one Chiefs fan actually not just completely slandering them time after time, because they have an excellent squad on paper. A lot of players I'd love to have.
It doesn't look like they're. This weekend really solidified some teams not selling, because a lot more teams came right back in the playoff race. So I think trade deadline is going to come and go with just a few moves. So,
well, see, the Chiefs haven't traded with anybody yet, but the deadline's not until 4 p.m. tomorrow. But you want to hear something interesting? The Dolphins already left for Germany. The Chiefs are waiting until Thursday.
Some teams go early, some teams wait.
Yeah, but it's on the same week of the trade deadline. Do you think they're waiting to see if they trade to get a receiver to take with them?
I'm going to say no.
I'm just saying.
I'm good and I'll tell you why. Because they plan their itineraries out, everything way in advance for these trips. Now, could they have planned a later flight in lieu of the trade deadline?
Nah, they always wait until Thursday.
I don't think it's because of the trade deadline.
But if you see Miami leaving 3 or 4 days before you do, wouldn't it be like feel weird? I don't know. You know what I think they're doing? I think they're staying and getting the majority of their practices in here, because they're going to a new country. There's a lot of things to distract them there, you know? And so if you get the bulk of your weekly practice workload done before you go, when you have less distractions, I like the idea of that, because you already know Mike McDaniels is going to go out to some pub and party one night while he's there, because he's got an extra 3 days there more than the Chiefs do.
I see benefits to being there early, though.
I see benefits to both.
I guess it really just depends on what kind of team you got.
It's going to be a short kick, and
uh-oh.
And the Raiders are going to start on their own 1 because he muffs the kick. Oh, that sucks. Well, so on this topic, and this is something I said weeks ago, that I figured if they traded for any sort of receiver, Richie James would be the guy to go. He's been hurt, but he's supposed to be coming back. But yesterday, they said they're going to look into trade deals with Richie James involved to get him out and bring somebody in. So I still think they might go after somebody. I just don't know who yet. And I don't think Tennessee's selling now. I don't think Denver's selling now, which I doubt we'd trade with Denver anyway. I don't even really want to, because I feel like I feel like it shouldn't be allowed to trade your own division. Even if it works out for both sides, I don't think it should be allowed. We've got an injury. an injured Lion in the end zone.
You know,
But I was
Mike
thinking,
Evans,
dude, Mike Evans that's the guy I've been wanting since they said he wanted out.
that's the only one of the only wide receivers that makes sense right now to me.
Me too. But if we could get like a wide receiver 3, a slot guy.
Isn't that what McColl's doing?
No, he's mostly kick returning. He will eventually.
I think he'll be in the slot this week. 1st and 10, balls at the 2. Muffed kickoff, and the Raiders start deep. Garoppolo's back to pass. He gets hit. Lets it go for Devontae. He just overthrew him.
Oh, and Aiden Hutchinson was in his face.
Pressure saved the touchdown right there. Swear to God.
Dude, he was like 2 feet off. If it was 2 feet more in bounds, Adams had that, and that might have been a touchdown.
Yeah, because look how bad he had his guy beat. I think that pressure is what caused that throw to be that errant.
That sucks, because that could have been the play of the game for the Raiders, honestly, other than, of course, the pick 6. 6 targets, 1 reception.
Back to throw again. Here goes pressure. He lets it go. And pressure is causing him to adjust his throws. Renfro was open.
They might get saved. They might get dug out of their hole
It's going to be roughing the passer because of a low hit.
Yeah, he's a little shaken up from that.
I'm surprised you didn't hear that dog.
I did. I did hear that dog.
He's loud.
My dog's
Lions are coming to kill. Ouch. Oh, helmet right to the knee.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that did hurt a little bit. God. You know what? If one of our division partners does want to trade with us, we'll take Adams.
Back to throw, looking downfield, pressure. He steps up, fires, and it is open. Receiver is caught at the 35. That's Myers.
Can we get a 5-yard grab to Mike Mayer? Just one. You don't have to look in his direction the rest of this game. That's
all you got. That's all you need, right? Is to be a winner, right?
Yeah, I mean, I do need the kicking points, but I don't think I'm getting 4 more in this game.
Yeah, you would need a field goal and an extra point, which I don't think you're going to get 2 scoring drives unless the Lions turn the ball over.
That's what I said. Unless there's a mistake. I'll be like 66 tripped him into Jimmy. Could have. You know, Jimmy's looked calm in this game. I'll say that. You know, he hasn't looked good, but he's stayed calm. You know, some quarterbacks get kind of erratic under pressure. He stayed remotely calm in this one.
They all got them stickers on their hands.
No, mostly. I'm saying I don't buy into it. I don't think it should happen. The 2 trades between Minnesota and Detroit last year irritated the crap out of me. But if one of my division partners were to trade, the one I would want would be Adams. If we do go receiver, Adams or Crosby, and or if Denver, my only guy would probably be Pat Surtain. Like, I don't really want anybody from them. And then the Chargers, I don't really want anybody from them either.
Keenan Allen would be a great asset.
Maybe, but I don't want to pay Keenan Allen.
You want to talk about a team that's got money invested in them wide receivers?
Chargers got a good offense. They're kind of like the Lions, honestly. Offensively, they're like the Lions. Solid quarterback, 2 or 3 solid running backs, a lot of great pass catchers, tight ends. Yeah, I like the Chargers offense. But I wouldn't want to trade with them. Like, I just feel like
dude, the Raiders need
players.
Need a big play here. They need something big.
It's 9 minutes left, and it's what, 2-score game?
12 points. Back to throw. Look, there's pressure, and Garoppolo goes down. Another blitz.
Dude, I don't think he wanted to take a bad hit again, so he went down early.
I think Mike Evans still makes the most sense for the Chiefs if they're going to go out and get somebody. Second down and 17. Garoppolo's back at the 30 again. Back to pass. Looks down the field. Steps up. He's going to be sacked again.
Dude,
the Lions are on fire.
They still play baseball? Yeah, I didn't know either. What's up, Rick? Long time no see.
What's up, Rick?
Yeah, but someone made a comment to me yesterday that made a lot of sense. Is why trade for Evans now when he'll be a free agent at the end of the season?
I think is if you want to play, I think you.
I mean, unless you're a contender that wants him right now, why not just wait until and then offer him something when he's available by himself?
I mean, that's fair if you feel like you can wait, but some teams probably want that wide receiver help now. There it is. Is that Mayer?
No, that's Renfro. He's still on his feet. That was a huge gain. It wasn't enough, but it was a huge gain.
It was 3rd and 28.
He went for 18.
They got to go here. So
4th and 10, Michael Mayer. Michael Mayer on a crossing route for 10 yards. Please. Or, look at a reasonable play with Devontae.
Just a first down here would give him a few more plays. If I was Detroit, I would blitz.
They're gonna. They're gonna send him right up the middle again.
Here
he comes. And he's gonna take a sack on 4th and 10.
He's just holding on to the ball too long. He knows it's coming. That's bad on his part.
I think they should have let their kicker just kick a 80, 90-yard field goal instead.
He does not feel pressure very good at all. I've never noticed that about him.
Oh, man. Devontae's just going to leave. If he's not traded by tomorrow, he's just going to leave. He'll just retire and then unretire whenever his contract's up. All right, 1st and 10, hand it off to Reynolds. Reynolds gets a huge run here and a first down.
There is no quit in this team.
Dude, it's indoors, Sam. So I would say I'd let any kicker that has a solid leg do it. That's me missing Jamarcus Russell. Oh, it's the O-line right now. They have no answer, man. No answer for the blitz.
And Detroit's got 3 starters out of their O-line.
I'm talking about the Raiders O-line.
I was just because the Detroit's running the ball so well, and they're down starters.
1st and 10, hand it off again to Reynolds. Reynolds gets another 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. Dude, the Raiders. God.
This Raiders defense is starting to look gassed.
Because they've been on the field the whole game.
Yeah, when your offense doesn't complement.
I mean, they've had good moments on today offensively for the Raiders. That touchdown drive in the second quarter? That was a great drive. 1st and 10, hand it off to Raymond. And Raymond's going to walk into the end zone.
Flag.
And there's a flag. They don't even care. They don't care that there's a flag. He didn't care. I think he even knew that that was no longer a touchdown, and he did not care. He was still dancing.
Dude's name is Skipper.
Dan Skipper. Dan Skippy.
Oh, there it was right there.
He was like, "What do you mean I'll hold?
I didn't hold him, I tackled him.
I didn't touch him." This is a game.
Pizzle!
All right, first and goal now from the 14. And Gibbs is back in. They're going to hand it to him. Crosby was waiting for him, and he's going to swarm him up after about a yard or two. Since when is a monkey flip a hold? Oh, man, that's funny. All right, second down and goal. The Raiders used their first time out here. They still want a shot. They still want a shot, and I respect that because that's more than the Bears could do yesterday. I want the Lions to beat the Cowboys in the first round. Imagine the memes. That is best possible scenario, pending neither of them get the 1 seed. Which, if Philly continues this trend, it will be theirs. Or if they lose a couple, I think, between the Niners and Seahawks and the Lions, they'll contend for it. But if the Cowboys and the Lions play each other in the first round, it's still possible. I hope they wax him. Second and goal, handed off to Gibbs again. Takes him back inside the 10. Dude, I don't know, man. I plan to stream every playoff game this year that I can. I think I may miss 1 or 2 at the most. Because I took off the entire playoffs. Except for one day, I think. I can't remember which day. So, the Lions, oh man, I will be ready. I'll be ready. I hope you're ready. Because we're going to have a busy couple weekends.
I'm gonna take PTO over playoffs this year for sure.
Oh, I took every single playoff day except for one. Come on, Goff, throw it to Panay. Yes, big man touchdown. Hey, if the Lions even just win a playoff game, that's all that matters, right? Like, yeah, you want to see them go all the way, but as long as they can win that first one, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. That means this season was a success. Third down and goal. Goff's going to roll out. He's going to hit Laporta, and Laporta drops it. He was set up to have his second one of the game.
Troy Aikman thinks that Lou Anarumo will be a head coach after this year.
Anarumo's 100% a head coach after this year. I don't know where. Probably the Chargers. No, not the Chargers. I don't know. Staley might get saved somehow. Like, I'm still not sure if he'll be there or not.
I'm trying to think of a team that would let go of their coach.
Yeah.
New Orleans, maybe?
26-yard chip shot, and he misses it. It is no good. That means it's still a 2-score game. And the Raiders saved some of the clock. Oh, where would he go? Who is bad? Does Jonathan Gannon get a second year? I think
Absolutely.
So. I think he does.
So does Steichen. They both have done fairly well.
Steichen's not getting fired, man. They've had a good year. They should have beat the Browns, but other than that, they've had a solid year. Their rookie quarterback's down. Minshew's looking fairly good,
Chicago could let go of Eberflus.
I would not be surprised.
I wouldn't take that job either.
McDaniels probably will still be here next year, unfortunately. We got to look at his dumb face even longer.
Right now, I can't imagine
Carolina. That's a good point. Carolina could.
They're not going to fire Frank Reich after 1 year.
They might.
I doubt it.
He sucked ever since he went to the Super Bowl.
I doubt they let him go after a year, though.
All right, 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff to Renfro. Fires. Gets it to Jacobs. Down at 35. And I'm pretty sure that's a live football, but it's recovered by Myers.
Thank
I don't
goodness
think,
for the recovery.
dude, I don't think he was down. I think that was actually a live football. I think the most likely is Carolina, and I think Anarumo would do a good job in Carolina.
Rivera's a possibility too.
I don't think so. I thought so, but the longer I think about it, I don't. And I think they got Bieniemy to be in line to take his job whenever that time does come.
That is fair. But the thing about it is that it's a new ownership that didn't pick the head coach. They haven't picked anything yet. And I look for them to dismantle at some point.
Yeah, but Lou Anarumo, Arthur Smith, that's not a bad gig. But if Heineke continues to play and starts winning games, I think they lose Ritter before Smith.
He doesn't feel like he's on the hot seat.
We'll come back to this conversation in like 4 weeks.
Garoppolo goes deep and he overthrows Adams by about 2 yards. Dude, wide open.
They're not even doubling Adams anymore. They don't have to.
Being a Raiders fan in that stadium's got to be humbling today. Oh my God, he was wide open.
That's what I'm saying. They don't even have to double Adams anymore because they're not getting the ball to him. Garoppolo needed to wait 1 more second to throw that.
Come on, hit Michael Mayer so Alex can cash a bet. Make this worthwhile. Hit him! Throw it, you idiot! Sack.
Yeah, they didn't guard him at all.
These sacks are all on Garoppolo. He's just holding the ball.
He's been sacked 6 times. All right, so Devontae deserves so much better. That's what I'm saying. If they want to do an in-division trade, I think the Chiefs would give up a good pot for him, honestly. 4th and 17. Mike Mayer's right there. He's right there, Jimmy. Look at him. He's open. That's not him.
That's a turnover.
And that's the game. That is the game. I'm never putting anything on the freaking Raiders ever again. They're bad.
Just bad.
The Lions players came through.
Adams is angry over there.
Well,
he's quitting.
He didn't come to Vegas to play with Jimmy G, okay?
He's already called out.
He's done. He's not even going to get on that team plane. He's just going to stay there and figure it out.
Yeah, I joked the other day about Marquise Brown changing jerseys and trying to sneak back with Baltimore on his way home.
Yeah, Arizona. But the Cardinals looked better than people anticipated in that game. 1st and 10, gonna hand it off. They'll get it, 2 or 3. That defense better just stop. Yeah, but Zach Wilson does have Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson, being his safety blanket, helped them win the game against the Giants. 2 back-to-back deep ball plays. And the Jets might end up trading Dalvin Cook by tomorrow, so they'd have room for Adams if they wanted to. And Rodgers will be back in a few weeks.
Do you really believe that?
Yep, at this point, I have no reason to believe not.
I can't imagine him being back in a few weeks. I really can't.
All right, 2nd and 8, back to the ground. And he's going to cross the 40, get a couple more yards. It's going to be a 3rd and about 3 or 4.
Dude, I'm telling you,
I can name 31 teams that would take a shot for Devontae Adams right now. If you could guess who those 31 teams are.
Everybody but Cincinnati.
Everybody but the Raiders, you ding-dong. They're not taking a chance on him.
I mean, I thought you meant anybody that doesn't. There's a lot of teams that don't need another wideout.
I don't think steroids is making his Achilles heel faster. 3rd and 3, hand it off, and he's going to get stuffed. The Raiders get the ball back at the 2-minute warning. Yeah, but I could see them just asking about him. Like, why did they go get Chase Claypool? Nobody understands
themselves
that.
an ayahuasca. Peyton Manning did the stem cells, healed his neck, but he had to do it in Europe.
It sounds like something Rodgers would do.
Definitely the ayahuasca.
Definitely the ayahuasca. 4th and 2, actually. The Lions might just go for it to call a game. Because if they get it, it's over. Raiders can't stop the clock.
It's over. And I mean, it's there. See? She had his leg all wrapped up.
Yeah, but her boyfriend was on the other side of him.
I'm just saying. That's going to be talked about tomorrow.
You must have never been on Twitter. It's probably gotten blown up already today.
I only absorb so much Twitter.
Well, I only absorb so much radio, which is 0. I don't listen to the radio. I can't. I feel
I
like
listen to 2 channels on my Sirius.
The radio ages me quicker.
Actually, I listen to 4 channels.
Yeah, that's 5 more than I do.
3 of which are music. I listen to Howard Stern and NFL radio.
Yeah, I seek out what I want to hear about. I don't listen to anything. I feel like it's bad for your health. So much is going on. You're going to have to be more specific, Shelby. Yeah, I have no idea which one you're asking about. Radio channels, ayahuasca, torn Achilles.
Fans raping Jahmyr Gibbs.
Stop saying that word. Fans sexually assaulting football players on TV. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Tonight has had it all.
Well, in the last 5 minutes. I have a face made for radio. Do you do radio? I know you do some stuff on YouTube, but do you do radio?
Who?
I wasn't talking to you. Probably someone's girlfriend on something. Oh, Jahmyr Gibbs scored a touchdown. The girl's boyfriend pulls him up into the stands, and she has, like, her leg wrapped all the way around his front. Like, the boyfriend's on this side, the girlfriend's on this side. You'll see it, I promise. If not, I'll show you after this game. 4th and 2, they do go for it. They've got I don't even know who that is. Tight end for a first down. That was right.
Well, that's the ball game.
Well, that's what you said mostly. I just asked if you did radio. Yeah, go to Highlight Haven. They're probably talking about Gibbs touchdown. That dude's name's Alex, by the way. I don't know if you knew that. Highlight Haven's account. And now they're going to kneel it. The kneel of doom. And I like to think that the Raiders had a lesson they can take away from this. But I don't think so. There's no way she can sue him. He didn't even look at her. Like, he never once looked at that woman. No, Gibbs was touched down. He didn't look in her direction. The guy pulled him up.
After this game tonight, Alex, do you think the Raiders should be selling?
Yes, Devontae Adams deserves better.
Just think of how many draft picks they could get for Adams and Crosby.
Oh, they're stupid if they let him go, but I would respect them if they did. If they decided to sell and they actually let him go, I would respect them. That's like the Panthers with McCaffrey. I would respect them if they did, but right now they're just holding Adams hostage.
Adams has already went to the
He's not
locker room.
coming. He's not going
vacated
back. He's not even going to go to the locker room in Vegas to get his stuff. He's not going back. He's going home.
He's going back to Green Bay, probably.
He can afford to buy whatever he has left in that locker room. In 2 weeks, we got to watch the Raiders on primetime again versus none other than this guy. Let's go. Yeah, the Bears made their own quarterback kneel it last night. They need to sell the franchise to Canada. I don't think sports teams should be in Vegas, period. So I wouldn't be mad about that. I can't even argue, though. It was not even a bad game.
This game? No.
Yeah.
This was entertaining, at least. Matt Canada would still probably be better coach than what they have. Oh, that's not true. Matt Canada's god-awful, man. Their quarterbacks don't even listen to him anymore, and that's when they win. They only win when they ignore him. Who do we got Thursday? We got the Titans, who have named Will Levis their starter once again, versus the Steelers, which could be Mitch Trubisky, could be Kenny Pickett. That ought to be interesting, especially if neither team moves by 4 p.m. tomorrow. We'll see if Levis had a fluke or a true good game. All I know is that first touchdown he threw was OPI on what's-his-face D-Hop, but I'm happy for him nonetheless. The most entertaining part of the stream was the peanut butter discussion. Bro, I freaking love peanut butter. Oh, yeah. I think after this... Wait, let me get this ready before I say something, and I'm not prepared. But, where is it at? Okay, let's see. Right here. Alright, after this stream, not right away, but within the hour, I'm probably going to be playing games on my other channel. I know me and Shelby are. So, here's the link if you guys want to hang out. I don't know how long we'll play, but I need to play some games. And so, we're probably going to be over there. Peanut Butter Captain Crunch is elite. Elite. I don't even need to make it that's like a bowl. Like, I'll just eat it out of the box. Something is missing from the NFL when the Steelers and the Raiders are bad, or is that just the boomer in me? I feel like the Steelers aren't that bad. Matt Canada is, but like the Steelers have a winning record. What are they, 4-3? Yeah.
So, I'm probably not gonna play Uno today, Leo, but we'll be playing games.
I mean, the Steelers have...
Why you let a boomer in you? I'm not saying they're great. Their defense is. They did just lose Minkah Fitzpatrick, though.
Oh,
to injury. That sucks, man. I got some battle pass to grind out, so I don't have time right now for that. But yeah, we'll be playing games over here. If you want to hang out with me later. You can talk some smack and whatever else you want to do.
I'll turn you on while I go in there to go to sleep, for sure.
Peanut butter and chocolate, great when they separate, but when they combine, they make the morning time epic. Well, I don't know about the morning time. I cannot eat sugar that early, but They make everything better, that's for sure. That is for sure. People who think peanut butter and chocolate don't belong, even if they don't eat it, right? If you think they don't belong, I'm just gonna assume you're a serial killer, probably.
Man, that's all I keep thinking about is if we have any peanut butter and chocolate in the house.
Dude, take a Hershey bar and just dip it right into the jar.
Here we go. They're going to show him get raped again. I'm sorry.
Will you stop? Will you stop saying that? Mute him. All right, you're untimed out. I gotta win my 4th Super Bowl in Madden. Undefeated for 2.5 seasons? I can't even win one game on there. 2.5 seasons. Yeah, see, Pizzle's calling you out too. Stop it.
The word rape has more meaning than just rape.
Oh, does it?
I mean, yeah.
No, it doesn't. Nobody uses it for any other meaning. Why did you make that face?
Because my TV just went from the game to my recordings.
You saw a ghost.
Kitty?
My cat knew that you're saying something bad, and so he said, "Screw you." Dude, Madden does suck, but I still like it. I didn't buy the newest one because I'm taking a break for once in my life. I'll buy the next one though. I'm a badass GM. What can I say, bro? That's pretty impressive. I have never won an online game. Well, you know what? I take it back. I won one. I once lost 100-0. I stayed up for like 15 hours straight. It was like 8 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, all right, one more game. And then it got to halftime. It was like 48-0, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna rage quit. I just want to score one time on this guy. I did not. I just hate that game, man. But I like it. I like to play with like friends, just play a casual game. I like building my ultimate team, even if I can't do anything with them. I like the experience of going out there and pulling cards and trying to build up a solid team with a mismatch of random players from random teams. I enjoy it. I like all the concepts. I'm just not good at it. But I do like the 2K golf games, and I'm actually pretty solid at those. I'm not good at any baseball game. Who was you playing as? It was my ultimate team, so, whoever I had on my ultimate team. I never played like Chiefs versus Lions, I never played online like that.
Hey, I flipped over to Twitter for a second and I saw a very cool tweet. Former Indiana star Trace Jackson Davis with his first double-double in his second NBA game, 13 points, 10 boards in 20 minutes.
He plays?
Yeah.
I thought he just set the bench. Baby. That's impressive. Shout out to TJD, bro. You might want to find some highlights of that. You can go and
I gotta go watch. Later. I know Leo was watching the game earlier. I'm surprised he didn't say something to me.
Yeah, PGA 2K23. Love that game, man. My character straight up looks like Travis Kelce, like 100%. I know you can make a female, but I feel like guys make female characters and girls make male characters. Like, I feel like that's what happens. So my character straight up looks like Travis Kelce. And he is an elite golfer. He'd make guys like Tiger Woods look bad when Tiger Woods was in his prime. I can't remember any golfers' names right now, or I would name current up-and-coming star golfers. I don't like MUT, and I don't enjoy ranked. That's where the good players hang out, and it's no fun there. Hey, Leo, appreciate you. We'll see you later, probably. Yeah, I like the golf games. I like playing FIFA. I just don't play it much or ever. My character always looks like a samurai or is a ginger and looks like Prince Harry. Yeah. Yeah. I like playing Farming Simulator also. I just downloaded Farming Simulator 22. I haven't played it yet though. AJ Dillon inspired me when he got on streaming like a week or two ago playing Farming Simulator, and it made me want to do it. Oh! Where did that go? Let me put this back on here. There it is. So yeah, if you want to check it out, it's right there. Alex is addicted to Farmville. No. Farmville is not Farming Simulator. It's much different. Pizzle, are you still in here? Before we get off here, are you still in here? But Farmville is fun. I just like, hey, when this stream ends, if you have a minute, can we send you a link and you can come in here and chat with us for like 5 minutes? I can DM you the link. But if you're busy, that's cool. I'll just DM you. But if you do have a minute. God. What? Hang on. Hang on. That was so weird. There's buttons on the side of my mouse. And I clicked it, and I guess it's like I didn't
pre-programmed.
Yeah, I guess I didn't even know. It's like right here. And I accidentally clicked it and it just took me out. I was like, yo. Hey John, how we doing? You don't get a link because I don't want to listen to Tom Brady talk for an hour. Okay, let's see, where's it at? Alright. If you got time, Pizzle, I'm gonna DM you. And if you want to come in here, that's cool. If you don't, I get it, and that's also cool. Before I kick myself out of here again. That was an accident. It was like that time I hit the power button on my computer on accident while we were on here streaming. Oh, that was pretty good. Invite, copy. All right. Pizzle, I DM'd you. If you click that and come talk to us for a minute, cool. If not, I'll talk to you in a little bit. But everybody, we are going to get off here. We appreciate you so much. Like I said, we're going to be playing games later. Not me, just him. Or not him, just me. He's going to bed. But I want to hang out for a little bit longer because I just feel like it. You guys are awesome. You got anything before we skedaddle, Papa Blood?
Man, it's just a good night. I enjoy every football night. I can't help it. I look forward to it.
Yeah. That was a little
Trace Jackson Davis.
Trace Jackson Davis. The GOAT.
13-10. Second NBA game.
The GOAT. Look at them rookies go. These rookies are having a good year this year in the NBA. All of them, really. My rookie's doing good.
He wasn't even a high draft, so.
Yeah, he went late, didn't he?
Yeah, second or third. If they have a third round, I'm not even sure.
I don't think they have 3, but I think he went late second.
Sounds right.
I know big Oscar Tshiebwe from Kentucky's in Indiana. There are 69 people in the Discord, which is nice. It is nice. Funny number equal nice. But I'm going to hop off here. We appreciate you guys. He's even worse at doing outros than intros, so.
Not good at all.
Okay. But we appreciate you guys. Like I said, we might stream tomorrow. It's Halloween. Who knows? I might come in here and dress up like Zach Wilson and talk like a frat kid for an hour. Or not. I don't know. You guys, we'll see what happens. But we will be back with a video out this week with our week 9 predictions. And obviously we'll be here for Thursday Night Football. And as always, it's in the blood, and we love you, silly little guys, so much. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, when we'll see you guys on the next one.